The greatest show on earth. Don't laugh at
Well,
my
we're still in
show.
the house, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
trying to get the map to... There you go.
Alright.
Cool. This one where I have no spells left?
Probably. I don't know though. Maybe you have spells.
I feel like no, because we
No,
rested
we have
and then we
spells.
came back here.
We rested, I forgot. This is after resting.
I have...
This is after I cast the Snapdragon Fireworks and then we killed the swarm with it.
Yes. So we used some of our spells, but yeah, actually I still have spells left too.
I still have all my spells.
Uh-huh. Alright.
But guys, I'm out of mine.
So you have no attacks left? That's terrible.
Let's see here.
He just has his
what's my burn
cantrip
at?
left.
Which my cantrip
Alright.
either damages or heals. Oh, wow.
There-
Isn't a Hydro push
Any
just
burn
an
yet
willpower? Do you use
Alright.
psionic points?
Huh?
I don't think kineticists do.
Okay.
Do what?
I didn't know if kineticists were a psionic class. Are they an occult
Oh,
class?
technically occult. Yeah. That's sound.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Technically, I don't think any classes are psionics, because psionics is technically third party.
Yep.
Well, I thought they put out a supplement.
it's true.
But I could be completely wrong.
No, I think occult is like their version of the psionics.
Okay.
Because like psychics
Essentially, yeah.
have psychic points.
Right. Okay.
I think it's more the fact that Scion is more of a D&D thing, so they just wanted to differentiate it. They renamed
Yeah.
psionic points to psychic points.
There is a third party, like a reasonably popular third party Pathfinder psychic stuff from like before too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
the
think
other-
Well,
like
that's
Dreamsguard
what the
Crest or
Fantasy
something.
Right
Grounds
about it.
stuff is for. Is that that PP stuff
Yeah.
was before the occult stuff came out, so they had already like implemented the psionic
Yeah,
stuff.
they included the Dreamsguard,
Mhm.
the Dreamsguard Pressed version.
Yeah.
All right, so what's
So
in
that
the
was
next
cool.
room here?
Yeah.
we had the skulls sitting on the goblets on the plates in a pretty interesting looking display, and then they flew around.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about who put them there.
I'm.
Where the
Well, they fly.
Nobody-
They
plates
put
and
themselves
goblets with
there.
money.
They were.
Did we take them?
I believe.
I think
we
so.
did. Let me check. Party inventory.
No. There's some stuff. They're still in the party sheet actually. So maybe we
There
haven't
you go.
grabbed them yet.
I complained enough
Yes.
about no decals
So the
with
goblets
this
you
AP that they gave me decals. So there's your decal, everybody. It's for you.
Wait, what
What
decal?
decal? Where?
It's in the center of your
It's
screen.
in the middle.
On your
It's
background.
the flying skull goblets.
The flying
Oh,
skulls.
Oh, behind. Okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, actually. Except the
Yeah,
map
I like
covers it up.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just a
Because
background.
I don't have
but-
enough screen space.
It'll be
But
there.
it
It'll be
is
there
a
for you
very
next
nice
time you
decal.
boot into the game.
It's there for you if you close your window.
As long
Yeah,
as
or when you
close the
first
map,
connect.
That's not important.
Hey,
I mean, sometimes it's not when you're like just derping around in town or whatever.
Yeah.
And you maybe don't need it.
Anyways, we're gonna put that to use because it's there because of me, so. Yeah. You're welcome, the rest of the world.
You did it.
I complained enough. Okay, well, in this room, you see something similar, a large marble-topped table. Um, this one, however, is not polished. It's smooth, though, but it does have, like, dust and debris on it from the sandstorms and whatnot. There's also splintered piles of dust and wood in the corners and along the walls in this room. And you don't see any chairs or anything like that. Your bet is that this was probably like a dining room for maybe the servants, as it is smaller and less glamorous. Nimitep doesn't see anything to alert her senses.
All right, I'll kind of walk into the room and look around too.
Yeah, I'll follow behind Nematep.
Yep.
We can kind of see into this big old debris room too.
All right, you move in and you start checking things out. You don't find anything.
Oh.
Do we want to search the perimeter before the center room, or just do the center room right now?
I think the perimeter, right? Because the center's like super messy and cluttered. It's easier to
There's like
get
rubble
around
and
the center.
stuff all over there.
Okay. Nimitep doesn't think there are any traps in this little corridor.
Room with doors and rooms connected to room with doors. Perception. To look around.
Pig with gun. Do.
Which way? Where are you looking?
North first.
Okay.
I see nothing.
You don't see anything that stands out. This room appears to be some sort of kitchen. Two stone tables sit against the western wall of this room. One second. While a third occupies the southeastern corner, a small square wooden butcher's block stands in the northeast corner, now almost collapsing under its own weight. A stone oven sits in the middle of the north wall. A humanoid skeleton lies beneath the northwestern table, surrounded by smashed crockery. A door to the east and an open doorway to the south exits the room.
Alright, I'll go around and check inside the kitchen.
I keep a very close eye on that skeleton, just in the off chance that it stands up.
Oh, okay.
But I will investigate it. What's the cause of death?
You see
Isn't it obvious? He's starved.
I was just going to
pitted,
say decomposition. Yeah.
a
Starved.
pitted and rusted dagger is still wedged between the skeleton's ribs.
Nah, they
Oh.
probably put that there later.
Planted the evidence.
See, he
Exactly.
tried to eat dagger. So
Didn't work
hungry.
out.
I feel like that would be a painful way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, I will not disturb the remains, but I will take a look around to see if there's anything of interest inside the chimney, maybe. Nice
Okay.
perception.
You
I still have my
guys
eye on that corpse.
examine
Don't
the
trust
room. I can tell. And you don't find anything. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
then
put
this door.
skeletons everywhere. It seems to put you on edge.
Well, we just had skulls flying around.
Yeah, I like it.
And the undead slayers are just chomping at the bits to like, oh, undead.
That's right.
Right.
It might be undead.
So far, we fought one fake mummy. Other than the skulls, that was the closest to
Yeah,
undead we've
fake
seen
mummy.
this mod.
Uh, oh, but not only that,
Statues and
cockroaches at the bottom of it.
Yeah, put a bunch of bugs.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll be
that
the
might be
ultimate.
it could turn into a swarm, guys.
Exactly.
We have this ever-growing list of things that we just don't trust.
Yeah. But none of them are the NPCs that I talk to you with. So you're checking this door?
Looks like Nematip, is checking the door.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. You don't think it's trapped or locked.
Okay, I will go open it up.
Okay. You open the door. And this room is empty save for dust, debris, and empty shelves built into the walls.
Empty room is suspicious.
Oh, and this is a window down here that looks outside
Okay.
to a courtyard.
The smell isn't so bad.
Okay, Nimatap,
I follow behind.
when you come in and Rez follows behind, something happened. You'll just keep your token where you are, Nimatap. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Oh no.
mean, you don't have to if you don't want to act, but I'm pretty sure you do.
I choose to do nothing.
I mean, I guess it's only proper for me to give you the choice.
I do a backflip over Raz and let him deal with it.
You definitely got the time to move before me now.
Alright. Nimitep, does anybody have the right to act in a surprise round? I don't think we're at that stage of character classes
I
yet.
don't
Not
have
unless you
anything
say we do.
special.
Okay.
Nobody's playing a divination wizard.
I think there's like rogue
You know-
stuff that kind of lets you like always act in a
yes.
surprise.
Yeah, they're mostly high level stuff though.
Yeah, okay.
There's one that allows you a full round action in a surprise round or something. But anyway, I digress.
Okay. So the good news is Nimitep, you're gonna get to act in this surprise round. Or wait. Yeah, Nimitep, you get to act in this surprise round. So what happens is, Nimitep, you like start to walk up into the room, and as you're walking in, your eyes start to go up to the ceiling, and you see a creature up there just above you that looks like it's about to drop onto you.
Ew.
This creature, this tan-colored creature, looks like a 10-legged spider. Oversized jaws grind together slowly beneath beady eyes. And this is small.
If it has 10 legs, can it truly be called a spider?
Well, it's spider-like.
Okay. Spider.
You can roll a
Too mutated
knowledge
by
nature if you want to know what it really is.
Will do.
Yeah.
Max 10.
This is a
Max 10.
Solifugid?
Untrained.
Oh. Well, then you don't know what I just said.
Okay. Well, I don't know what a solifugid is anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah. Don't roll untrained for knowledge in creatures, because it's always going to
Solifugid.
be 10 plus their CR, so it's always going to be
Ah.
higher than 10. Untrained stuff
Unless it's
is
a common
like,
creature. Like
No.
a goblin.
Even goblins, it's going to be 10 plus their CR, which is like 0.33, so therefore it's higher than
Really? I
10
thought it had been-
technically.
I thought it was 5 plus for like really
No.
common creatures.
No, well, maybe like really, really common, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I remembered it
Yeah,
for like common things like goblins or dire rats.
Solifugid is it's actually a
No, you don't
broad
know what it is.
term
You don't know what
that
it is.
used.
You didn't identify it. You don't know. Don't talk about it. You did not identify it. All right.
Okay, well, I'm going to run away from it.
Okay, you
Sort of.
do that.
Well, solifugids
Pocket slip over
are
here?
real.
That's great, but you guys didn't identify it, so let's not talk about it to spoil any information that other players might not know about it. Okay, so you're moving away.
So this is a surprise round, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take a 5-foot step and I'll ready an action to strike it when it drops down.
Okay, yeah, because it's on the ceiling and you can't reach it right now up there. Well, I mean, you can. The ceiling's only 10 feet tall, so I guess technically you could. All right.
Could jump.
You could jump. All right, it is still going to drop down on you, Nimitep.
You get ready to
punch it.
action at least.
This is true.
Do I also get an AOO?
No. It's not
Okay,
going
that's
into
fine.
your square.
And it's moving into your threatened square, not through one.
Yeah.
Actually, that's too bad. I should have punched it because then it would have got sneak attack, but that's my own fault. I didn't want it dropping on me.
Okay.
I missed anyway. It's all
All
good.
right. You miss. I mean, the good news is that you're not flat-footed. The bad news is
Yep.
it has a height advantage. 22 hits.
So it didn't drop down?
No, it did. It's kind of like a 5-foot step down into the square that it's in, and it's not provoking. And it's not going
Right.
into your square because it's not tiny, it's small, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said it. I mean, this hits. You said
Is
it had a height
the
advantage.
combat tracker working properly for anyone else? Because I only see myself and the opponent.
Looks
It's
fine.
working
to me.
fine for me.
I must be desynced then or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Any
whoops. I
fortitude
accidentally
save?
rolled that again. Go ahead and remove the 7 from you.
Keep hitting him attack.
No, you're fine. There's no
poison.
no weird
Weird.
ooze on your skin, so you're okay.
I'm gonna log back in.
Okay.
All right. Surprise! A small spider. Round 1. Nimitab? Did you remove that 7?
Is this
No, you
space?
didn't. I'll take care of it. There we go.
I did though.
Oh, you had damage before you went into this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I did. Is this space just on the other side of the spider open, or like is that space open, or is it like?
Yeah, you can go there. There's just shelves along the wall, but yeah, you can totally go into the square.
Okay, I'll 5 foot in the
Shelves
square,
are not
and,
5 feet deep. They could be, but they're not.
Oh no, Raz hasn't gone yet.
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he doesn't flank for you yet.
Okay, where's the map again?
Oh. I'll share that.
Oh man.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I found it.
Okay, so even though he doesn't
Okay, now it's
flank, I'm
working.
still going to attack this thing.
Sure.
Because it goes pretty quick.
Die, strange spider thing.
So, I will flurry blows on it.
Oh, flurry. No, you're
Yeah,
not
flurry
gonna
misses.
flurry.
Yeah, you hit it once.
No, you hit with one.
You hit it. Bam.
Take that damage.
Right in the face.
It went through? No DR?
No DR.
It's not incorporeal?
Surprise.
Hardness?
Paizo, you put the wrong dungeon. This should have been the
Wrong.
first one. The other one should have been the second one.
There you go. Wrong creatures,
Alright,
wrong
I'm done.
dungeon.
Yeah.
But what it does have is 3 attacks, so it's gonna full round you, Nimitab.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Alright, I only hit with a bite.
That could have been really bad.
It could have been. Because you think this thing might be able to rend, perhaps, just the way its claws are set up.
I thought I didn't have any knowledge nature on it. I don't know what
Yeah.
rending is.
Claws.
Maybe I know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Machias knows. Machias, you know this is just a vermin, so it's just immune to mind-affecting effects. It doesn't carry any diseases or poisons or anything like that. This is sometimes called a camel spider or wind scorpions or sen spiders.
Dude, camel spiders are fucking scary.
Despite the fact that they are neither spiders nor scorpions, but rather their own unique species.
Yep, Slipajay.
Yeah. A slifficid.
I don't know if there's a whole lot I can do in this situation with Raz being right there. So
Yeah, these things are.
Oh, you can't trip them. Or, I mean, you can actually trip them, but it's really
hard to,
hard.
but they have
Yeah.
because they have lots of legs. They get a lot of bonus
Lots of
to it.
legs, yes.
I can try to cast an acid splash at it, but it's going to be very unlikely to hit. So, because I'll have like effectively a -8. But I'll try that.
Okay.
Uh,
Are you gonna hit the cover button then?
I just put a -8 manually that way.
Okay, that works too.
So yeah, I missed.
Oh.
That's my
Okay.
turn.
Nero?
Let's see here.
I thought about going in and helping in melee, but it's like I'd have to eat an attack opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if Machias became like an Eldritch Knight or something. It's like, I fight in the melee.
Camel spiders are big.
Yes.
Yeah, have you never seen a camel spider before?
There's that
Nope.
famous one of the military people.
They are terrifying.
Apparently they're not poisonous. They just bite
No.
really
No, they just
hard.
bite super hard.
Yeah.
But they look nightmarish.
Well, they do.
Like I wouldn't want to see that in any capacity.
Alright, I'll move up and then attempt to blast him.
Youch, it's gonna be like a -8 though.
-6, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
From
Well,
from right behind Raz.
You get you get -4 for firing into melee, and then he'll get a soft cover bonus to his AC, which is +4 to his AC. Or you can give yourself a -4.
-2.
No,
Nope,
that's
soft cover is
partial cover.
-4.
Partial cover is 2. Cover, which is what he calls soft cover, it's just cover, is 4. And then there's total cover, which is 8.
Yeah.
And then, like, superior cover.
There
or
technically
something.
is a slight difference between regular -4 or +4 AC cover and soft cover, even though they're both the same AC bonus, and it has to do with like reflex saves or something, I think.
Oh.
Like one gives you a bonus to reflex saves, I think, or something, and the other doesn't.
Alright, well, I gave myself -8. Let's see.
Yeah. This is why I put Precise Shot on Kudu, like, as soon as possible. I started with Point Blank as my first feat. Because I was like, man, all I'm going to be doing is shooting rays, essentially. So, yeah, I'm going to need that.
Yep.
Alright, you miss.
Nope, nothing.
It's just if you're not a human, you can't actually get Precise Shot until level 3. So you suffer for 2 levels.
No, you can get it second level. You get Point Blank and then Precise Shot. Well, it depends on your
You get
class.
feats
If you
level
get
2?
feat-
Unless you're a fighter.
Yeah.
If you
I
get
guess I
feet-
didn't
hard
get
to-
mine until level 3, yeah.
But then a fighter
Yeah.
could have got it at level 1 anyway, so.
Zarky had it at level 3, I think.
You had it
Yeah.
sooner because you didn't have to get Point
Maybe
Blank.
2 because of ranger feats.
Yeah, I think you just
Yeah, I think you gotta
skipped
pick
Point
up
Blank.
Ranger feat at
Actually,
level 2.
that might be. I don't remember when I got stuff on ranger actually, but yeah. I just remember I had to
Alright,
get
Rad.
Raz is up.
Oh,
You're
Jeez.
flanking.
you see these things all the time.
Oh, okay.
They roam the desert.
The good eatins.
Probably
I don't
not.
know, dude.
Maybe.
I
don't
just
know.
know that's a bug. I've seen the smaller ones all the time. This is just a giant version of those camel spiders and things. These ones are better for there's more to eat. He's just gonna smash it. He's gonna quick draw his shield and his let's see, his scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna smash it.
Alright.
Actually, no, he's not afraid of it. He doesn't draw the shield. He draws the greatsword because it's new and good for smashing things. It's just a giant wedge.
Okay. You hit. You smash. You smush. It's still up though. You smushed it pretty
I nearly
good, but
smashed
it's
it,
still
yeah.
moving. as bugs tend to do after you smush them.
Wizpaw, you're up.
All right, Wiz.
Kill it. Kill Steel.
Alright, finally.
Take your staff
I know
and
what it
finish
is.
this off.
Nope. Probably not.
You do know what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a spider, but it's not a spider.
Okay. I don't know what to do. I need something that's not like a ray attack.
I did it anyway, even though
You
I knew it
run
probably
in
wasn't
and
gonna work.
melee it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
just like you did with the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna hit me. There's no room. I think
Yeah.
I might just let you guys finish it off. I don't think you need my help.
You might be
Is
right.
At least
reasonable?
send a
'Cause
cantrip.
I don't think it's worth wasting a spell slot. I mean, I can try and cantrip it. Sure, I'll go
It's better than doing nothing.
here and I'll try and
-8 it.
frickin' Ray of Frost it. Is that only -8? If you're going through 2 people?
Yeah, it's only.
One person or 100 people, it doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Okay.
Luckily.
Missed,
You
please.
missed. Hey, good try. Alright, round 2, Nimitep.
Okay, now I'm flanking it.
Yes. Yes! There you go. You killed it.
Do we want to keep it alive for any reason?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can I take it off the
No,
combat
it's-
tracker?
You gotta. It's better eaten when it's dead. Look at all that
Oh,
meat on.
man.
It's prone though once it went unconscious, and it loses its dex.
There you go. You actually hit.
And I'll hit it again.
It's still alive. It's wiggling. Its legs are twitching as it's on its back. It's trying to turn over. Its head is slightly bobbling off. It's fine. It's trying to walk.
I thought its head was just part of its body.
I don't know. You did get smushed by a great sword, so who knows now at this point.
I'm liking this Unchained Monk without having to take the -2 to flurries.
So
Yeah,
good.
it's simpler. It's what happens is later on you get less attacks than
Yeah.
a normal monk, but it's a lot easier to calculate, and you kind of have a higher to hit with your less attacks.
Yep, that's correct. Because you actually have full base attack
Not
bonus,
counting
whereas-
items or anything.
Yeah. The other downside to it is that your saves aren't as good as the traditional monks, but
Yeah, I did notice that I lose will.
I take my short spear and I
Oh,
impale it.
it bled out. It's dead. The body stops
Yay.
twitching.
Okay.
Raz eats it, probably.
Gross.
Well, I mean, this is a bigger one. You gotta like pick it apart, and these are good cooked too.
I'll take
yeah.
your word
Save this
for
for
it.
later.
I let
If
him
you say
do
so.
that. I try and hold down my lunch.
Yeah, me too.
I'll look out this window.
I'm gonna
Alright.
save it.
You look out the
I assume there's
window.
no glass in the window.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. There isn't glass.
Because otherwise I would question, how did this thing get in the locked or the closed room? It opened the
Yeah.
door and closed it behind it.
I'm willing to bet it has like some sort of like grating on it though, because like they wouldn't want. I mean, this is a pantry that you're looking at right now,
Okay.
so like they wouldn't want like things just easily coming and grabbing stuff, let alone
Like big
rodents.
spiders.
Yeah, like big spiders. But Spiders can kind of compress themselves through holes and cracks and stuff. Not that one. That one doesn't
Okay,
have
well-
Yeah, they get in all
compression,
sorts of places.
But it made its way in somehow. How, you don't know, but yeah.
If there's nothing else in this room,
Yeah, this small room is just empty save for dust, debris, and empty shelves built into the walls.
do you want to check outside or finish up inside?
I say we finish up inside.
Will do.
Just be consistent.
Whee! Okay, Hieroglyphs and images of fantastic beings cover the walls of this small room. A small stone shrine, dusty and thoroughly defaced, stands against the eastern wall. Now, why aren't they talking about open doorways in this room, but they do in other rooms? See, this is what I was talking about. If they were consistent about talking about doors in every room, I wouldn't have these feelings. Allow me to insert. There's a door, open door to the south, to your west, and to the north.
We head south through the northern door.
Cool. Alright. So you step in. You step in. Okay. What you doing in here?
Who's the shrine dedicated to?
You don't really notice anything. The knowledge you has indicates, well, first off, this looks like a chapel, and the shrine looks like it's dedicated to Abadar, Pharasma, and Sarenrae. The ancient Assyrian hieroglyphs on the walls offer praises to the three gods and list several common prayers to each.
I will drink my potion of cure light wounds in the chapel and get some hit points back.
And Abadar is in the most prominent position on the small altar. And then the shrine looks like it also was defaced, but it could be easily cleaned with little effort. Alright, Nimitep starts drinking a potion.
Yep.
Hi.
Just
Any
check
secret
out the room
panels or
there.
anything on the altar?
I'm sorry, what? Any what on the altar?
Secret panels or anything?
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Micaias doesn't see anything either.
Head south. I don't really expect to find traps up in the house itself, but no reason not to be.
Perfect! Oh, darn. Alright, you don't think there are any traps ahead? The next little room here. A stone privy is built into one wall of this tiny room, and a stone table with a basin stands against the other door. A large mirror once hung above the table, but is now shattered ages ago, The floor is covered in broken glass and dead scarab beetles. A headless corpse sits upright on one of the privies, placed, one of the privies.
You got decapitated while going to the washroom?
Yeah, a headless corpse sitting there. Nimitep steps out of the room.
Well, you said there's glass all over the floor.
Oh, yeah, glass and beetles. Yeah.
Okay. Beetles, I take out an alchemist fire. I have it in hand right now.
She's ready.
And then I will cautiously, avoiding the glass bits, come in to check out the headless corpse.
Okay. Oh. Okay, perfect.
I'll carefully follow her.
You can date this dead corpse, headless corpse. You can date the body as approximately has been dead for 3 years.
Well, that's like recent compared to everything else. That's strange.
Mm-hmm.
That skeleton in the kitchen, it still had its skull, right?
Yeah.
Or was that headless too?
It had its skull, but it had a dagger in its ribs.
I was just thinking that maybe somebody was collecting the heads, and that's where the floating skulls came from. But okay,
Who knows?
that's weird. So was this guy stabbed, or clawed, or bashed? Why would he?
More like
Why did he
beheaded.
decide to go to the privy in a several hundred-year-old abandoned mansion?
If you with further examination, it looks like the body was positioned here.
Oh, that's
Like someone
also
tossed him
weird.
here?
Well, more like positioned, not so much tossed. But yeah, it doesn't look like this individual put itself in this position. Somebody else had to have done it.
Well, do we want to do the
Ruh-roh.
standard adventurers thing? Should we check the privy for treasure?
I mean, that's what we're here
Uh.
for.
Yeah. Go ahead. Nimitep won't stop you.
I'll
Anything else? Sorry, go
Nope.
ahead.
detect magic.
Okay, you don't detect any magic.
What's the worst? God, I'm gonna get my character killed like this.
Anything in the basin?
I didn't stay alive this long by being reckless and acting hastily.
I never thought I saw the day where Zerium was gonna be cautious.
I'm scared. I'm a squishy wizard.
So that's what it takes, is put you on an old man and now you care.
Well, I'm an old man wizard. I'm very weak.
It didn't live this long for nothing.
I'll tell someone else to check it for treasure.
Uh,
One of you younglings.
Yeah. That won't.
I'm
Nimitep's
too old. I
moving
can't even
on.
lift it out, even if there is treasure.
Alright, are you ready? Okay. A large tiled pool sits in the center of this chamber, surrounded by sloping tiled floors. A few steps descend into the basin, which has accumulated a deep layer of sand at its bottom. Faded murals on the walls depict scenes of life along a river, with reoccurring themes of running water and aquatic life running through the artwork. In the northeast corner, a tarnished bronze spigot juts from the wall just above head level. Archways lead north and west, and a stone door stands in the eastern wall.
If only the pool was full.
Yeah, they must have been rich if they could afford.
Oh yeah, this
kind of
place is like
luxury.
a freaking mansion.
I will look around. Sift through
Yep,
the
I'll follow
sand.
Nematep and look around.
All right. Yeah, nothing's standing out to you.
Nothing in the sand? Okay.
Mm-mm.
And check the main entrance.
The spigot's interesting, though, because you know that there's no such thing as, like, pipes and running water here.
Okay. Because there's running water down in that tomb we were at. I guess it wasn't running water,
Mm-mm.
but they tried channeling it somehow. Okay. Take a look at the spigot then.
You can try appraising, or if you have other abilities.
I do have appraise.
Okay, so you're not really sure.
Turn it on a little bit, just a small amount. See if the water's still going.
I don't know. You might turn it on and just what it's actually a spigot for is it releases spiders.
A spigot of spiders.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
There is a word on the thing that you go up to, the spigot.
Oh.
I can't
Now
read
I think
it.
I understand, even though my character won't. Is it in Assyrian?
This
Or
word,
ancient?
it's not like a language word. It's like well, I'm just gonna tell the players. It's a command word. So I guess it could be anything. It could be just complete gibberish.
Then I will ask Wizpop. This looks like something that is in his domain of experience.
Oh, what's that there, youngster?
The spigot seems to have a command word. Do you know what it does?
A
Well, I'm suspecting it's water.
command word?
I'm sure you word it
Oh.
differently, Tim, but yeah.
It has
Uh,
strange writing that looks arcane.
Yeah, strange writings
I'll
on it. I
detect
can't make it out.
magic.
You do. You detect magic on it.
What? I'll concentrate or whatever. Is it over here?
Okay. I don't know. You concentrate, and you know that it's a faint aura. You can knowledge arcana if you want to know the school.
Sure.
It is a faint conjuration aura.
Conjure.
If you touch it, you can
And-
spellcraft it.
Sure.
Okay. You're
Doesn't seem
cursed
too
and you
dangerous.
die. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead. All right. You identify that the command word triggers the spigot to release water as the create water spell.
Oh, so it should
and
be clean water, though.
Yeah.
These arcane marks
And
on
you
here. I wonder
know-
if they say the word.
Yeah, and you know that, like, the water after so many hours will just disappear. So essentially, they don't really have to, like, empty the pool. Um, I was thinking about this when I learned this, though. I was like, when water disappears, okay, so let's say you're dirty and you bathe in clean water that was created, but then that clean water disappears. The dirt will stay, right? So the pool would have grime. So you would still have to clean your pool,
Yep.
right? Yeah, I think.
That's
Yeah.
what servants
Yeah,
are
you
for.
would.
Okay, so yeah, their wording makes it kind of sound like nobody has to maintain this at all, but I think you still have there's maintenance is still required.
It depends on how you define it. If it's just the molecules that were created by magic are then, what disappear, then sure.
Yeah, I don't think the dirt goes with it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways.
I mean, you could say something like the water that evaporates into the air and becomes water vapor. Does that go away too?
Huh? I mean, if you conjure
Anyway,
it,
do,
it
do
goes
I
away.
read do I know the word?
Yeah, you know the command word to turn it on, but you guys were,
Okay, I'd say the word.
Oh, well, then the water starts flowing on. And it starts
I tell
getting
everyone,
in with
"Oh
all
my
the
God!"
About the
sand
word.
and mud at the bottom.
I'm a genius. Ah, yes. Now we can have a bath. But perhaps another time. Now is maybe not the best time.
I mean, we could just take
Do I
the
know if there's
spigot,
a
right?
command word to turn it off?
Yeah, you can turn it
Okay,
off.
I say the word to turn it off, and then I see, hey, one of you strong fellows over here want to try and pull the spigot out and take it with us?
You
I
know
don't
that's
think
not
they'll be
going to
using
happen.
this pool anytime soon. Oh, it's like really in there?
Yeah, you know you would have to destroy the building, the wall, to get it.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
wow.
I would say, well, if we ever need a bath, we know where to come.
You're pretty sure you know of another item that would be a whole lot better for mobility. That does the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
A decanter of endless water. We've seen them multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, Nimitep,
That would be me.
you peer into this room, looking for traps. You halt your party as you appear. Oh yeah. So here we are. Brightly colored columns stand in the four corners of this foyer, and hieroglyphs cover the walls and tiled floors, obscured in places by piles of dust and sand. Open archways lead to the north, east, and west, while a set of stone double doors exit to the south. And you don't see anything that's standing out with your perception.
Then I'll go in the room and look around.
Oh, I see something.
I follow
Okay.
behind her.
As you
Did it say I'm playing Hearthstone? I was earlier. I'm not anymore.
move in,
Yeah, it said 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
you,
Yeah.
Well, now I see Nero's perception. Nero. Hold on. You guys may not have moved in Nimitep, I'm going to back you guys all back out. Nimitep, when you're looking into the room, you do see 3 skeletons on the ground.
Okay.
Now, do you guys all
Oh,
move
that's
in?
fine.
Then I'll wait for everybody to come over on my side of the pool here.
Yeah, I was moving.
Then I will enter.
I've always got your back.
I'll cautiously walk around the edge of the room.
Okay, Nimitep, when you do that and Raz follows behind, go ahead and roll initiatives.
I'm dead.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2 again? How can I roll
Don't
2
worry about it.
every initiative? You did too.
Yeah, don't worry
See,
about
I'm
it.
spooked. I'm jumpy now.
My original build had like a +4 to int because I had dex before I applied the old template.
Okay. When you step into the room, you hear a woman's voice echo speaking in ancient Osirian. They're inside. Protect the family. And you hear another voice say, "It's too late. Save yourselves." And can I have everybody roll a perception? One, two, three, four. Who are we missing? Nero? Is Nero there? Okay,
I don't know where Derek is.
I'll roll it for him because this is required.
Oh, I'm right here. Sorry
Roll a
about that. What do you
perception, please. Okay. Nimitep, Wiz, and Nero, though the front door isn't open, you see like some sort of magical effect kind of occur over it. Do any of the 3 that I mentioned have spellcraft?
Sure.
I do not.
Wiz
I don't
Pops?
know much. Maybe I do.
Let me check this spell.
I have a high mod.
Machias, you don't see it. Bloody hell.
Yeah, Mikais doesn't see this happening.
But if I did, I would totally know what it is.
If you did, yeah.
Oh,
Like
yes.
totes my goats.
Wiz, you think that you saw a hold portal spell
Sweet heck.
just occur at the front doors?
Oh.
So you're willing to bet going through those is not gonna happen?
Okay.
Definitely not easily, at least.
Not easily, at least. Okay, now I need everybody to roll a will save.
Oh no, it's a haunt.
That one save that I lose because of being an unchained monk.
Yep.
Yeah,
Remember,
that is
I'm
one
already
disadvantage.
Already spooked.
Apparently I'm super spooked. Run away!
At the very least, the wisdom
Yeah.
is like a. Normally for monks, at least, wisdom is like a ability that, like it's one of the abilities they want to put points in, which helps a little bit. But yeah. You're probably still going to want to take Iron Will.
The
Nero?
unfortunate
I
part
need a
is,
will save from Nero as well.
Your rogue
even
part
though
of you is not gonna help either.
even though catfolk have an archetype for monk that's specific to them, the Limbal Guardian, because they get penalties to wisdom, they actually don't
Derek?
make the best monks in the world.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. They are at a slight disadvantage with that, but I still think it's cool.
Ah, hell.
Okay.
I do
Ah,
too.
hell.
Alright.
It's like when I wanted to make a gnome barbarian, and I was like, how do I make this work with only
Nimitap.
15 points?
Nimitap, you don't feel fully yourself, and you'll find out why on your turn.
I've been possessed. My
So let me just...
eyes glow red. Bow before me, mortals.
Yeah.
Your doom
Alright.
is upon you.
Now, the other thing that happens after you guys hear the voices, the skeletons rise up.
Yay!
Oh no!
Yay! And round one, looks like one of them gets to go before you guys. So it is going
I need some
to
coffee.
move up. And this one
I actually too would like some coffee. Go make me some.
does indeed have a broken scimitar. And, I mean, he doesn't have a shield, but he does have armor on. He only gets to single attack. Oh, hey, look! A piezo error. Everybody take a shot. Where's my notebook so I can write it down?
Is that what we're doing now?
That's what we've been doing.
If you're actively looking for them, we're gonna get, like,
Oh,
destroyed.
no, I'm not actively looking for them at all. That's,
Oh, good, I did.
That's
I did
the
bring
sad
my
part
vodka,
about
so.
this, is if I was actively looking, I don't even know if my head would still be on my shoulders. Anyways, when you hit the attack thing, it's gonna roll the weapon and the claw because they forgot to put an or. Instead, they put a comma, so shame on them. But that's fine. I know how to edit. But I would have to edit all three to do it, so I'm just gonna be lazy and roll. So I'm gonna roll against you, Raz, as you are flat-footed.
Okay.
So we're gonna disregard the claw attack. I just want to display their failure, how this affects people. Of course.
It's rolling against itself, too.
Anyways, it misses with the scimitar. Why? What? The heck?
Targeted itself, apparently.
Maybe this is just a new code format that I just didn't realize exists.
It did work.
Wait, no, the claw still should be a -3 and the scimitar is like a 0. Does a 17 hit? You're flat-footed?
A 17?
Yeah, that's what that should have been.
Yes, that does.
Instead of put a -3. So I am gonna have to edit this after all. Now I'm just gonna clip this and send this clip to them and be like, see why it matters. Anyways,
And it'd be like, you need to take more shots.
is that what you want?
It's what they want.
I mean, it's my game I made up, but sure. God damn it. Okay, let me edit this. I can't. It's not letting me edit it. What the fuck? I'm just gonna do it this way. They have a comma instead of the word or, so it's making all kinds of shit weird. Okay, so you resisted 1 of the damage. Nimitap, roll me a percentage! Yes, do it.
We're screwed.
Okay. Nimitap, you feel like all you can do right now is babble incoherently.
Then I do.
You
I do it well.
do it well. Alright, this one's gonna 5-foot step in full round rat.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Raz is
I
still
make up my own
flat-footed.
language.
Now this one's gonna roll correctly, so let's do it. Oh, he misses.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, you only feed my bonuses. You fools. I get it. Eventually, I'm gonna get a dodge bonus here for fighting two things adjacent to each other.
Eventually. This thing's gonna move up to Nimit. It only gets one attack, so let me pull up his character sheet, unlock it,
Aha!
edit
Well, if
it.
Nimitap's confused next round, Nimitap has to attack it then.
I thought I was one of them. I'm chanting, one of us, one of
One of us, one of us.
Yeah, but in some ways it could be a good thing, because when you're confused, if something attacks you, you have to attack it
Yeah,
back.
I have to attack it.
So,
Alright, here we go. He's gonna attack
it's
with
better
its
than
sword.
babbling incoherently.
It misses. Alright, Raz.
Alright. It's time to smash some skeletons. Turn them into bone meal. I quick draw my warhammer and my my shield.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I get a dodge bonus for my urban barbarian archetype, and I'm gonna start smashing this skeleton right ahead of me. And I'm gonna rage. Angry.
Yeah.
I focus real hard until like
Really
my
hard.
blood vessels like almost pop.
And your muscles bulge. Okay.
Well, it's not like a normal barbarian's rage. It's a focused rage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like his muscles don't bulge, but like he is tightening like his muscles
Yeah. Bulging. That's how.
because he's more
muscles bulge.
civilized.
Of course.
All right, here comes the warhammer.
Okay, so you're a normal
Oh,
guy
God.
who has muscles when you
Hey!
flex.
Oh
Oh,
god.
it's so
That's-
dead.
Oh no!
That skeleton's so dead.
Ah! Bones fly all over the place.
If it didn't die, I would run away.
Kaboom! Alright, an
Yeah, if I was
explosion
skeletons,
bone.
I'd run.
Reflex save to avoid damage from the shards.
Oh man. I mean,
And then I
if
move
you
5
want.
feet towards the skeletons, so I keep my bonus for fighting
Alright.
adjacent targets.
Oh man, that ruined my plan.
Alright, Nero?
I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I'll try
grease
and
both
get
of
by
them, but
without an attack on him.
I'm sorry, you're gonna go
Yeah.
through threatened squares to
Nero's
what?
just gonna. Yeah, he's just gonna go through and take the attack.
Okay. Let me
Bold
see if
move.
I one-shot you.
With a zero to my reflexes, you know, or to the acrobatics.
Hiya with the sword. Oh, I misses. Okay. The undead crusader comes in.
I wanted that flank.
Oh.
He does it that, and he's using his battle axe.
You hit. It's
Ah.
dead.
Wow, it's just a basic skeleton.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a skeleton. Whiz pops.
Yes. Oh, you shaved one for me.
I think I killed like 9 skeletons with that one hit.
I would cast
Maybe more.
About, yes.
Let's see.
the
33? Is that what you're...
positive
You could have.
touch.
You probably could have killed a troop of skeletons with that
ability.
attack.
You could have killed 8 1/4.
Oh wait, no, I
Of
don't
course,
want
did
to
it get
actually do
troops?
this.
Troops might be immune.
That uses a spell slot. Instead, I will. Didn't realize that uses a spell slot.
Move up
I
and
don't
hit
wanna
with
do
your
that
staff?
either. I think I will Ray of Frost it probably.
Okay, so just shooting into melee.
Yep.
Now, you do know that... Oh,
Oh
okay,
wait,
well,
I didn't target.
I'll let you learn. You shoot your ray at a skeleton. And
It's in the
perhaps...
cold.
Perhaps you face palm when you send the damage at it.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, wow.
I mean, I didn't really want to do that anyways. I just don't want to use any spell slots right now.
This is like
So
one
there's
of my
one
first
little thing alive.
experiences with Amarcia, is that I went against skeletons. And I was like, I'll bring a frost it. And Pluto was like, okay. And then I like got knocked out by them because I was the only one that went.
I probably know they're immune to cold. That's okay though, because I have a
Yeah.
better spell for this situation. I'm going to cast Disrupt Undead at it. So firing into melee, so -4, but
Okay.
I miss.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
Those blasted skeletons. Round 2. Nimitep, roll a percentage.
No, she got attacked last round, right?
Oh, attack
I
the
have no choice but to
skeleton
attack
back.
it in return. Now, I guess the only question is, I mean, how much control do I have over... Do I do a single standard attack or do I flurry? I'm not
I'm
sure
gonna
how much
read the
control I have over
spell.
how I attack.
Because I always find that part a little, strange. Anyways, give me a second.
I know some people will rule it that you need to actually hit with the attack, which it didn't. So if you go by that interpretation, but
Well, the spell just says attacked. It doesn't specify
right, that's how
you have to be
exactly.
hit, so. But I only attack once. So
It just
unless
says
attacks me
any
again-
confused character who is attacked automatically attacks its attackers on its next turn, as long as it is still confused on the turn it comes. Did this skeleton hit you? I mean, I guess attack doesn't really
attacked.
mean it.
It made an
hits,
attack roll, yeah.
Note that a confused character will not make attacks of opportunity. Okay, yeah, that's obvious. Yeah, I guess that wording is pretty clear.
Yeah, as I was saying, it going up and
So-
attacking Nematep was actually good for us.
Do I attack once or do I attack flurry? I don't know how much control I have.
You do.
Just basic attack?
Any of the above. Like, whatever attack options you have, you can...
Then I will flurry on it.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Yay!
Why?
Well,
Oh my.
It's a god.
Okay.
It's a skeleton slot.
yep. You guys have been so
So-
eager to fight undead,
Yep.
and here they
What were
are!
they thinking?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's 'cause you
it's
don't
like, this
have-
is
Oh!
You entered it as bashing damage instead of bludgeoning,
bludgeoning. Okay.
and they're like, "What is bashing damage?" I don't know, but skeleton it's not bludgeoning, so skeleton is
It's
immune to it.
still up, though.
I have one more attack. One
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, yeah,
you
you'll probably do
got
it. Okay, there you go.
I wonder how long this confusion lasts, though, because that could be a
Ah,
problem.
yes, about that.
Well, I think that I know what's going to happen if this continues on and something else happens, but we'll see.
All right.
I have an expectation.
Nimitep. For every round, you must roll a percentage, as you are stuck in this perpetual state of confusion until you guys figure out how to get you out of it.
Okay, well,
so we're still in rounds, basically,
gone,
basically.
so everybody else can go.
Yep. So the skeleton explodes. I guess there's nothing that really is telling you something weird is going on. But Raz, what do you want to do now?
Well, I I end my rage for free.
Okay.
I'll be fatigued for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So I'll just put that on me. And yeah, he puts his weapons away and looks to everyone, and Nematap, he looks expectantly to her, like, all right, like, let's keep going. And he waits until she moves.
Okay, Nero?
I think Nero's going to just start celebrating, essentially. I don't think he knows anything is really wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like the end of a Final Fantasy battle.
We found some of these stupid bloody things and we killed them. We crushed them, and he starts dancing around. Yeah.
All right, Wiz.
Why are we still in rounds?
You don't know. You just killed some skeletons. What do you do after you killed skeletons?
Well, without the knowledge that I'm still in rounds, I would probably. So they just came to life. Maybe I'd check out the door that
to
got
be specific,
portaled.
you heard a woman's voice say, "They're inside. Protect the family." And then you heard a man's voice say, "It's too late! Save yourselves!" And then you saw that portal go up on the door, and then 3 skeletons rose. And then you guys killed the skeletons, and...
I'll check out the door.
Okay, so you move up to the...
figure out a way to get us out.
Alright, yeah, you see that the hold portal spell is still on the door, as perhaps you start to detect magic and look at that.
Yes, sure.
Alright, Machias?
Alright. So I don't know what's going on.
You can think what you want.
So I'm going to just take this turn to look around and see if there's any more danger, I guess. And that's it, basically.
Alright. You start to look around. Nimitep, roll. Oh. You attack the nearest creature for the purpose of familiar counts. As part of yourself. So, not your familiar. Roll a 1d2. Okay, yeah, or yeah, whatever you want to do.
Whizpops offends me.
Whizpops walks up to the store, starts examining it, and then Nimitep tries to punch him.
I have to ask again.
It says
I do
attack.
have control over what. Yeah, but I have control over what type of attack.
Yeah, it just says attack. So I would say,
Okay.
what you got?
I will not flurry of blows on Wizpop then. And I
He
will
is
not
still an
ask
old
if
man.
he's flat-footed.
Oh,
So I
he
will not
definitely
sneak attack
is.
him. But I will do subdual damage to him
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
if I have that much control. Okay, subdual damage on Wizpop.
Why do some game masters say, use your deadliest combat abilities?
It's always a question that comes up all
I
the
think
time
some
is how
GMs
much
do.
control you actually have.
Yeah, I think I don't.
Well,
It doesn't state that at all. Like, I think if that was the case, it would state it because I think I've seen things before where it was like, you definitely do this or you definitely do that. So I think that because they just say
The
attack,
Dominate works like that.
right? And this is like a low-level spell, you know. So I don't really feel like it's gonna. Yeah, I think you have some mindset.
That 2 damage whiz is subdual.
Okay.
well, sometimes it depends on the context of like what triggered the confusion, and I guess what the DM's gonna flavor it to be. Because
That's true.
I know a lot of times, like when I've done confusion and it's been like mid-battle, I've had like I've told the PCs like you're confused and like you see your hands like turn into spiders or they're crawling all over you and you want to smack them really hard. It's like, okay, I attack myself, or like I attack this other person that looks like a horrible monster.
Well, there's no visual
One thing that would be neat-
confusions to this one.
If
Right,
there was like
I mean,
a way,
sometimes you got to make them up.
yeah, if there was a way to like give people their own thing that they get to see and the other players don't, what you could do is you turn the other players' tokens into skeletons, for example.
No.
Be like, all right, you get go ahead and attack one of those skeletons.
Nimitap, to describe, since that's what you guys are asking me to do here, what
Well,
you're experiencing
I'm not saying you need to.
is
I'm
that
happy with your ruling.
you're feeling this overwhelming sense of an invasion. Like, remember the Iron Gates where they were like, the mob is coming, you know, flee. And you feel like this is just a sequence of that, where, like, this is the guard rooms guarding the room. And now you're confused because you're not really sure who's the mob, who's the enemy, and who's your friend, or
Maybe you
what's
yell
really
out,
going on.
Get away from me when you punch whiz pops.
Okay, if I don't know who's friend and who's enemy, then I will just do the non-lethal because I don't want to accidentally kill a friend, but it will still subdue an enemy.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with this result.
Yeah. Okay. Raz, she just punched whiz pops. What do you do?
Well, all the cool kids are doing it. I might as well do it too.
Punch whiz pops?
Oh god.
I agree.
Everybody punch whiz pops.
Oh no.
He's confused.
Is subdual a damage type?
Well, he looks at
Yeah, well, no, it's non-lethal.
and says, "No, Nematep, careful." But Wiz
I have a
is
code already
like
made.
old Wiz. Break easy,
See, I'll put it
and
on you.
he's gonna forcefully reposition Wiz Pop.
See that code, Nimitep? Okay.
He's gonna grab him because he's afraid of Nematep breaking him.
Oh, okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure that works.
Put
yeah?
him here behind me.
Oh.
Wizpops gets repositioned.
What are you doing to me? Leave me
I
alone.
grabbed you
Respect
because
your
she's trying to
elders.
break you.
You just got punched by a catfolk and now you're like, what are you doing to me? It's poor Wizpops.
What the hell's going on?
Everybody picking on me.
Why is everybody always picking?
Alright, do you move at all, or is that all you do?
All I do is move him.
Okay.
I put
Nero?
myself between Nematep and the others.
Nero's gonna go over there and he's gonna try and hold back Nim. Let's see here.
It's very brave of you.
Ah, of course it is.
Actually,
Oh.
since I do not provoke or I do not take AOs, he's all good.
Yeah,
However,
but
I
he's...
will have to attack him because this is an attack roll against me.
Yes. That's
Assuming
correct.
I can find the bloody button.
If you're looking for CMB, it's under the combat tab on the bottom left.
Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Everybody loves hugging the kitty.
Oh shit, forgot the target, sorry.
That does not hit.
14 does not, alright. I'd be like, Nimatep, what are you doing?
Right, Wiz.
Why are they hitting me? I'm gonna get away. Stop it.
Okay.
And say, someone figure out how to open these dang doors.
Why do we need to go through that door specifically? Did all the other doors close too? And could we just go
I
back
don't know.
this way?
We can go out the other doors.
I'm gonna...
Let's try that.
Can I see into this room? Like, what
Oh,
the hell is going on over there?
Yeah, I just have that shaded because you haven't been there yet.
Right, but I'm probably gonna move in there if it doesn't look like there's anything dangerous in there. At least immediately apparent. Maybe I go in there and trigger another haunt. Oh, there's stairs. Okay, well, we're not gonna go to the stairs, but
Yeah,
I want
you
to go
see a
towards
really
this
large
room over
staircase.
here. Because I'm gonna tell everyone, hey, we need to get out of here. There's something strange going on in this room. And I'm gonna, like, move into this square. Into this room.
Okay, a large staircase climbs to the second floor from this room. Sand and dust cover the floor, and painted columns stand in all but one of the corners. Pieces of broken wood, shattered pottery, and disintegrating fabric litter the floor's perimeter. The family used this room to gather or entertain guests. The remains of wood and fabric are all that are left of the room's furniture, which finally succumbed to rot centuries ago.
So yeah, I pick a move action to move into this room, and I'll take another move action to look around.
Okay, you start to look around and you don't see anything standing out.
Alright, good. Nothing's attacking us in this room. The doors are still open up here, right?
Yeah. I don't think you closed them,
Okay.
so... Alright, round to Nimitep.
Is she still speaking gibberish?
No. She's
I have to
attacking
attack
Nero
Nero.
now. She still seems like not herself, though.
Mm-hmm. No, stop attacking the friend.
Alright, so this may or may not get tedious. Let's just do it for a little bit, but you guys, she's going to be stuck in this situation until you figure out how to resolve it. So just work on that.
Can I pick her up and just remove her from the room?
Alright,
Maybe. I mean,
Raz?
that's what I've tried to. The other thing you could do is just move out of the room and have her move out on her own while confused.
Hmm. Forcefully removing her, though, wouldn't be the gentlemanly thing to do.
She was pretty upset last time.
I mean, it would kind of keep your roll going, but other than that,
He's a civilized gnoll.
Oh, I never got my coffee. Oh my god. At least I didn't brew it yet. So it's not
But
like
you
it's
almost
I-
blew it.
cold.
I got my tea,
Yeah.
so I'm good.
I could have made tea too. I'll have tea later.
All right. What he's gonna do is he's just gonna reach out and like tap her,
Mm-hmm.
and then like move over, move over to where Machias is, and tells everybody call Nima. Get her out of room. Making her act weird, making Raz nervous.
Okay. So you move. Is there anything else you want to do?
No.
No?
I mean, I guess I can. I mean, I guess if you're giving us the hint that there's something we have to do, I'll perception to see if I notice what to do.
Okay.
Damn.
Raz, you see something shiny glinting on the floor among all the debris in this room.
Okay.
Right
Then
over
can I
here.
rectify my? Can I keep going then?
No, because it's a move
If I have
action to
movement left?
perception. I mean, if you have movement, but you've already used 20, I think. Of
Yeah,
it.
I've got 30 because I'm
Yeah.
barbarian.
Yeah, you can keep moving if you want.
I'm a barbarian.
Barbarian.
So I'll keep moving 10 feet then, and
Okay.
that'll be it for me. I point this out to everyone. Uh, strange, glowing, shiny.
Well, not glowing,
Shiny.
just shiny.
Not getting a good, not getting a good feeling from it.
Okay, Nero.
Nero's going to attempt to grab her again.
Okay. Now she can be mad at the dwarf instead of the gnoll.
Well, that fails, so he's going to use his move action and get the bloody hell out of there.
All right.
Come with me, you
Minitep
daft
doesn't want to.
silly cat.
She says no. All right, whiz pops.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I am curious to find out. All right, so Machias, it's your turn.
I'm going to I'm going to continue concentrating, and I think I got to finish 3 rounds. I want to like spellcraft it, so. But I can at least attempt to identify the schools on it, so I'll do a knowledge arcana.
I think that happens on the third round.
Oh, is that one on the 3rd round?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can just know the strength and location of it.
Yeah.
Which is probably on the ring.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know it's on the ring itself, and the strength is faint.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll say it's definitely the ring is definitely magical. That ring is definitely magical, but I don't know what it does. And I'll move here.
Okay.
Continue concentrating.
Closer to the door.
Yeah, well, I mean, that might be what we want to do is run out here, but I don't know
Yeah.
yet.
Alright, who's next?
Nematep,
I have so many
I
windows
think.
open. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll hit the button for next
Now-
turn and I went to something invisible.
Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel terrible about this.
Yeah, sorry, I have a... It
I
stops
just
at the
need
end of the round.
confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Did Whiz Pops actually cast that spell on me?
He did, but Nero tried to hit you again, though, didn't he? And then moved?
Nero did first, but Whiz Pop was the last person that attacked me.
Yeah, I go before Wiz.
What did I cast?
Just
Touch of
touch of
fatigue.
fatigue.
Yeah.
I was trying to tire her out. Let's see.
But that also means that he moved up to touch range and was the
I don't-
last person to
Oh,
attack
that's a
me.
melee touch. Yeah,
Oh, I
I guess
do
that's
have that,
true.
okay.
You did, yeah.
But that's why I wanted to confirm before, because I feel
Yep.
bad about what I have to do.
Oh, no, you're gonna punch an old man again. It's fine.
Yeah,
Stop
I-
punching the old man, goddammit.
I apologize.
She doesn't discriminate.
You can like fail on purpose, can't you?
Ah, you missed.
There we go. I failed on purpose.
Her
No.
chance to hit is
Confusion.
garbage anyway.
She's magically confused, I guess.
From the player's perspective, the reason why I'm really sorry about this is because that happened when he was gone, and it directly affects what I have to do, right? So that's why I was
Yeah,
really
luckily you
touchy about
missed,
it.
so
Oh, it's fine.
But I
Don't
missed.
worry.
It's
Yeah, she
all
missed.
good.
it all works out.
I'm gonna go tank Nematep.
Alright, but Nimitep, you still feel this, impending doom of an invasion. People invading your home. Okay, Raz.
I'm gonna go and pull aggro.
Oh!
So is it just Nimatep that's confused? Or is
Yeah.
it multiple people?
Yeah.
Luckily, it
No,
could have
it's
been a
only
whole lot
Nimitep.
worse.
Well, everyone's confused, but Nematep's the only one with the confusion effect,
That has
like
the
status
condition.
effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, to answer your question, yeah, basically.
Alright, I move towards her and I tell Nematep to don't hit Pops. Like hit Raz. And he's gonna try and he doesn't want to grab her again because he knows that she didn't like that. He's just gonna try and trip
Aw.
her.
So now he's being too cautious.
But the attack is what matters. And he pulls out his shield
Okay.
and he gets ready for her attack. Oh, sorry, that's my turn. And he looks at the others and Whiz Pop's like, figure out what ring does. Smash it if need smash it.
My seat in this theater is the best seat. Nero?
But the ring was just the thing you found on the ground, right? So we don't even know if it has anything to do with
Oh
it.
yeah, it might
Well,
it might have nothing to do with what's going
It might
on
have
here.
nothing to
wasn't
do with
even
it,
in the
but
same
like
room.
when I
Yeah.
asked Secret, like, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find anything. And
it's
she's
probably-
like, well, you find this. I'm like, well, I'm gonna take this little, I'm gonna take these breadcrumbs and follow.
It's probably just like a random magic ring. Like, oh, it's a ring of protection +1.
It's
Neat.
a ring of create water,
Really?
because they like water.
They like water so much. It could be that, yeah. It could be like a ring with like the ability to activate light once a day. I don't know.
A ring of nullify haunts.
Yeah, it's exactly the treasure we needed.
Right, Nero?
Nero's gonna be like, ah, my bloody face. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Deep breath. Getting there with Raz. Here we go.
Gonna come back in for the punches?
No, no. No, me. Just me.
Let the gnoll and the cat fight.
I am strong. And I mean, out of character, it's because I reduce her non-lethal damage by 2.
Nice.
Right.
She almost can't hurt me.
Oh.
So,
Is that a
Nero's
challenge?
gonna work his way around.
She's gonna pull out the big stops on you.
So he's gonna double move to there and stop.
Okay. Alright, Wiz.
Who has the ring? Machias?
No,
It's on the ground
It's
over
on
here.
the ground.
Machias. Yeah.
Alright, I don't care about the
I
ring
haven't
right
actually
now.
picked it up
We
yet.
haven't.
I don't think like the odds of that actually helping us. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
and I
a
probably
step
will.
back here, and with a very scary voice and tone, tell Nematep, "You shall not hit Wiz Pops again."
Oh,
Cast
attempt to
spell.
He's
intimidate.
pissed.
Yes,
No,
do
cast
it.
a spell.
Oh, you need to cast a spell. Cause
Cause
fear.
fear.
Oh no!
All
Now
right.
she's just gonna run all over the place.
No!
That might fix it anyway. Who knows?
Oh. The highest caster
So-
level wins, though, I think, right? When it comes to mind
Oh, yeah, actually, it's a
affecting-
Conflicting
If it's
abilities.
conflicting mind affecting effects will cause a opposed caster level check. Is what that does.
Well, this isn't a fear, so it's... But it is a mind affecting effect.
Yeah, no. If
It's-
you want to rule that the
it is
fear
a
and the
fear.
confusion, I mean, it is
I think
It is
they'll
giving
work with
conflicting
each other, though.
things. So you could theoretically have them do opposed caster level checks and say, is she more afraid or more confused? But I don't know. I know that works when you have like, 2 charm spells or 2 dominate spells. That makes it like a lot easier to make a ruling on that.
Yeah.
Then we need rounds if we're depending on what we're doing. 2 rounds.
Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the fear stack on top of this effect, but once the fear is gone, this effect is still there.
Oh, it rolled it again.
Okay.
I don't know what it actually rolled.
You put frightened
see
on
where
her.
she
Rolled a
goes.
3 this time. Yeah, it looks like it rolled
I
a
rolled
3 this
3.
time.
Where do you see that? Oh,
On the combat tracker,
okay,
it
I
has a
see, I
D
see.
D
D
for
colon
duration
3.
and 3. Yep.
Okay. Well, you can use the 2 if you want. You can use 3. I don't care.
What is it supposed
But-
to be? You roll?
It's a D4.
It says D4 or 1
So,
round.
I-
Okay.
The 1 round is if they succeed the save, they get
That's
shaken
right.
for a round.
Alright, so we're gonna
But
take
I rolled a
that.
D4 before, not realizing that activating the effect would roll the die.
Do you have it set up to do that? Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
yeah, I
that's
do.
why. That's
I
why I
didn't-
did a 3 that
didn't
time when he
realize.
when he applied it.
Yeah, we'll just take that 3. That's fine.
There hasn't been much mind affecting stuff going on,
That's
gotten
true.
to
We've
use
been
it.
fighting a lot of statues and undead.
and I've gotten shaken pretty much every time.
Alright. Nimitep seems a little more scared than her more confused state. Machias?
All right, I will continue concentrating, get
Okay.
that 3rd round off, so I can actually try to spellcraft the ring now.
Alright.
Or reach down and attempt to identify. Ah, sad. Well,
You should
maybe I
just
can
put
at
it
least
on.
maybe I can at least
Knowledge
know what the school
Arcana?
of magic is. I'll try
Yeah.
to knowledge arcana. Okay, that one I rolled good on, so I at least probably know what school it is,
You
even
know,
if I don't know what
it's
the ring does.
abjuration.
Okay. So
It could
yeah,
just be ring of
my-
protection. We'll find out.
the
But
ring of
you-
protection theory is
But you did,
Is-
try to spellcraft it, though. So, are you ready? You better be.
sure.
Alright. When you reach down to touch the ring, something happens.
More
Alright, cool.
odds. You get a haunt, and you get a haunt.
Everybody gets a haunt. A ghostly scene superimposes itself over the ruins of the room, as translucent furniture and decorations like potted palm trees and richly upholstered divans waver into existence. In the center of the room, a young man clasps his hands of eternal young woman. Oh, clasps the hands of eternal young woman. That sentence just isn't quite right. They speak in ancient Assyrian, but any listener
I can understand.
can mysteriously understand them, regardless of the language. The young man says...
I speak Assyrian.
Since we're in rounds, I think this is going to get split up into multiple rounds. So during this round, the scene appears, and the young man says, "I'm so sorry. I can't find the ring I bought you anywhere. I just had it." And that's the end of that moment. Is there anything else you can do, Machias?
I think that's pretty much everything I can do. Because I had to use an action to continue concentrating as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then, Nimitep, you are frightened of Whiz Pops, so you must flee from him.
I'm frightened and confused.
You are. You are.
Yeah, you just go run to the kitchen or something. I don't know. It's pretty far away.
I hope that it's just like, she's out of the room, so I guess it's not room-based.
All right. Nimitep goes and
We're
hides
playing
from
with the
Whiz
fact
Pop.
that I just need to go out of line of sight is the way we play Fear, right? Not I have to keep running.
Right. The keep running thing is bullshit.
Okay.
It doesn't say you have to do that. It says you can, once you're out of its sight, you can hide.
You just run away from the source.
Cower
From
in this
the
corner
source, yeah.
here because angry Whiz Pop is scary. Scary.
Now, if Whiz Pops chases you, then you would have to keep running, I guess. But
I thought about that.
Get back here! I'm so mad.
That'd be fantastic.
Why did you cast
Get
Fear
off
then if
my
you're just gonna
lawn.
chase her?
Yes, get rid of my lawn.
Because I wanted
Yeah.
exercise.
I mean, I
It's
guess
more
that would
fun
make sense.
this
If you're
way.
casting Cause Fear to get them off your property, then in that case, you would
Get off
chase
my
them even after
lawn.
casting Cause Fear. Yeah.
Oh man, every old man needs that.
Every old man needs a lawn.
This is true. Alright, Raz. Nimitep runs away! I don't know if you know why, because you might not have spellcraft, but yeah.
I don't know why. Pops just yelled at her though. So I'm just gonna chase after her, make sure she doesn't hurt herself. Nimatep.
What's going on?
Technically, I did provoke from anybody that was around me.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
guess
not
I
gonna
could
hit
have withdraw, but anyway, whatever. This is what I did.
Raz goes up to her trying to calm her down, but he is gonna sense motive to see like if she's under the influence of like some kind of compulsion.
And just as a reminder, that ghostly
He probably
scene in the room is still there.
Everyone else can see it too, right? Not just
Yes, everybody can see it.
me? Okay. Except for...
I'd stay to
Nimatep and
listen,
Raz
but
now.
Well, yeah.
but yeah, that's my turn. I probably don't realize that she's under compulsion.
Yeah, you're having a hard time reading her right now. Nero?
Nero's gonna stay in here and watch the others, but he's gonna be like,
Watch the movie.
that bloody hell got into that daft cat. Move over a little bit and That daft bloody cat, man.
Alright. Wiz.
Can't I determine a spell or effect in place on Nimitep if I do something?
Yes, that's a knowledge arcana.
You have to see her, and
Because
you can't see
all
her
I know
now,
is
but yeah.
right. Which means I have to go over there is what I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
at. I hope this is enough to see her, otherwise I don't know if I can get
Well,
to
I
her
Oh
think
no!
if it's a standard
actually,
action.
according to the table, you can only knowledge a spell that affected you. Let's see what else.
I don't know if you could identify like a confusion effect in place because it has to have a
Yeah,
way.
'cause you
You have to have a
can't see
visible
anything.
effect to see, right? So like a
Yeah.
mind affecting thing. But
My
yeah,
attitude, my
Yeah, you can sense
my
motive them.
what I'm doing.
sense
might
motive versus
throw
that.
them off.
Yeah, but
Do I know
yeah,
how long Hold Portal generally lasts?
If it's a
that
spell
one
you
might be
got, you
knowledge
definitely
arcana.
do.
But yeah,
I
if you
don't
have it,
have
then
the spell, I don't think. No, I don't.
so yeah, you'd probably a
Uh,
knowledge arcana for that one then.
Did you check the doors up there,
You think horde
Machias?
portals kind of like 1 minute per level,
The
but
door
this
right here is
is
actually just open.
Okay.
also
So we're not
unusual
trapped in here.
circumstances, so you're not really sure if the rules apply the same.
Minutes
Okay,
is
well,
pretty
I
long
don't have
anyway, right?
any plan of action. I think maybe I will spend this round to I'll like move back here and try and detect magic around this room to see if I detect any magical invisible beings or something.
Okay, so you move and you start to detect magic in a 60-foot cone, and you do detect magic, but that's all you get to know this round.
Okay.
Machias?
Um,
The scene will play out
I'll
like
step.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I'm gonna step back from the scene of like, get ready to bolt out the door if I need to. But I'll watch it for now to see what it's saying.
Okay.
And I'll drop that ring too when this plays. I'll go, "Aye!" It, like
Right,
yelp
okay.
or something, and just drop it. It's
All
like,
right.
yep, I didn't do it.
So the young woman responds, "It's all right, my love. It's not the right time to tell my family anyways." The young man says, "Come with me, Arisetti. Come across the river where we'll be safe." And she responds back, "Not just yet, darling. My father says we'll be safe here. You go, and when all this is over, you can come back to me, and we'll announce our engagement then." She pauses and reaches out to touch the man's forehead. "Are you feeling all right? You're burning up." And Machias, please roll me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
Nailed
Oh
it.
phew. Yep, nailed it.
You do not want to get afflicted with the plague of madness.
Like Nematip had. I'm starting to wonder if we should just knock her out. Maybe that'll like reset her brain.
No, I'm telling you, it's level 7 spell, insanity. There is no cure.
All right.
We
It
need a
can't
break
be
enchantment.
insanity.
We need break enchantment.
You feel like your mind start to just burn a little bit, just your brain, your intelligence just kind of start to flare up and burn, but your fortitude saves and it goes away and you feel fine.
Okay.
And the vision ends, and the figures fade from view, and all of the room furnishings fade as well.
I bolt out the door. No, I don't actually bolt out the door.
Is there anything else you wanted to do?
This is too much. Nope. I'll wait here and see what the heck's going on with this Nematep thing. I'm like, well, I don't know if that helped or not.
Just gonna keep running.
Alright.
Or I don't maybe not.
Maybe next turn I'll go and poke the ring again and see if I trigger it again.
Well, since the source of my fear isn't in range anymore, I think I'm back to rolling percentage.
Yes.
Or you're just
And
cowering.
he didn't attack me, did he? No, he just sense motive me, so...
That is correct. He's looking at you concerningly. Oh, you're babbling, I think. Let me back up a window here.
Pretty sure, yeah. It's like
Babble.
25 through 50 is babble.
Yeah, 26.
It's one of those ones where you want to
How do we solve
low
this?
roll.
Yeah. All right. So I think we get the point. Nimatep's confused. There's no real dangers immediately unless you choose to go to places you have not been. You can solve this. It is solvable. I can give you clues if you want. You guys can come up with some thoughts and ideas of how one
Is there
might
something
be able to
obvious we
solve
missed?
this. No.
I feel like it's just like the only idea I have really is we all just run out here. Nematep either chases us out or
Out of the
gets to
house.
act normally
That's
enough
something we haven't
time
tried.
that she leaves the house too, and then hopefully it wears off when you're outside the house. That's the only thing I could think of. The other one would be maybe if you get through this door somehow, like break the knock or like hold the portal or whatever.
So let's put together the things that we've learned so far about this building, this place, its situation. What do you think happened here?
An angry mob burnt it to the ground because they were mad about them being locked out while the town was burning from this plague.
That's good, yeah.
Also, there were these two lovers, and one of them went across the river or something. They got
Okay,
separated.
they're not
probably
actually.
Died.
Yeah, they're actually not relevant to this particular situation. But you guys did.
Yeah, that's a different haunt.
What was
Open the
in the
doors.
room? What was in the room that the haunt triggered? Maybe that'll give you a clue.
Skeletons.
Aha. Okay.
The
Skeleton.
skelly man.
Is that supposed to be a clue?
I mean, maybe open the doors?
Maybe it means that you go crazy till you die.
Well,
I think that's what happened to a lot of people.
what? I mean, okay.
The confused person may not be able to get out, but we can get out.
Who do you think those skeletons were?
Other people who
Security
got
guards.
confused.
Okay, Pluto. Good.
That's possible too.
And so how do you suppose they died?
They starved to death because they ran out of supplies.
Do you remember the
Or-
other skeleton you guys found?
There was one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, it was just laying there. It was positioned in a weird way.
It had a dagger in its ribs.
I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't remember that.
Nematep.
Oh, that was the one not
I
in the
made a bunch
kitchen.
of jokes about it, so yeah.
That was the... Oh, no, wait. No,
Yeah.
that was the kitchen.
That was the kitchen. The other
It was
one
right before
that
we
you guys
fought the
found in
spider
the
thing.
privy was
Right.
It was only like 3
I'm
years
thinking of
old, so
the
it's
pretty one.
fresh. It's not really a skeleton quite yet. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. So a mob perhaps broke in and perhaps unjustly
Was killing everybody.
killed things. And what
That's
happens
possible too,
to
yeah.
people when they typically die in a very not good manner?
They turn into ghosts.
Weird undead shit happens. Anyways, I think that's the most clues that I can really give you.
To curing her confusion?
Yeah, what could
Get rid
you
of the
do
spooky
with that?
ghost.
What could you do? I don't think you guys have the proper knowledges or like a spell to like take care of haunts, but like maybe a knowledge religion. Does somebody have that?
I think I have a rank in it. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So
Nice,
Nero
Matthias.
and Machias
Oh, look at Wizpop. One up.
and Wizpop, you know that like this is probably some sort of haunt, and haunts can usually be destroyed or cured, if you'd like to call it that. And you're thinking that maybe these guards didn't get proper burials? So they're like repeating this residual event over and over again? Well, the room is.
That seems hard to do. I mean, giving them a burial would make a lot of sense, but that's going to be hard to do when you have Nematep like punching you while you're trying to do it.
Yeah, well, that's why, like, I figured at some point Raz is probably going to incapacitate her, and that's why we're kind of going out of rounds. Well, not hit her, but you might, like, grapple and hold her down and just be like, calm down, hold down, and every once in a while she might...
That's the uncivilized
Then we
thing to
can
do.
stay in rounds. I don't really want to do this in rounds.
Does it really last forever until the haunt is taken care of?
That is correct.
That seems silly.
That's absurd.
The doors, though, however, the portal thing will go away in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but if leaving the house doesn't turn it off either, then I don't know.
Then we still have to fix this.
This effect continues each round until the haunt is neutralized.
Doesn't have like a duration on the haunt, or like it just ends after a while?
Nope. It does have a reset, though.
Oh, wait. 58 and 51. I think I may have solved our problem for us.
Oh? Really?
I hit myself.
You're in a perpetual fight with yourself now?
No, but the 58 is... Smack my head against the wall. So scared.
Oh,
and then the
she's
51
gonna knock
is the same
herself
thing.
out. Since he's not gonna
So
grapple
scared.
you, you're just kind of hurting yourself, you know. The frightened would have, like, worn off, I think. Also.
Yeah.
For those 2 rounds.
So yeah, during that time I would go and poke at the ring again. Does this haunt like re-trigger if I poke the ring?
Let me open that one and find out. I hope not.
Yeah, that'd be kind of bad. I'm hoping we just can take this ring now. This is like a one-time thing.
No, you poke the ring and nothing happens. It just moves.
Cautiously take it.
Okay.
And hold on to it for now.
There we go.
Nematep eventually knocks herself out.
Okay.
I have successfully rendered myself unconscious.
Oh no.
Well, don't wake her up. But yeah, you guys, you know where a crypt is. You know where people were supposed to be buried. So it is
Yeah, maybe
possible that you do it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, me and well, yeah, all three of us rolled good religion checks. So yeah, maybe we come to that conclusion like, okay, well, we'll try that and see if when Nematep wakes up, hopefully she doesn't like immediately just try
Only
to
kill us.
go on a rampage again.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the subdual damage should heal up in a few hours. So yeah, we'll do that then. I guess we'll take the. It's a good thing we. Man, if you did this out of order, you could be really completely screwed though. Like, can you imagine if
Oh
you
my god,
actually
if this
went?
is the first thing you did,
And I
and
feel
someone was
like
just constantly
It was
confused
kind of
vagging people.
I feel like it's set
expected.
up to make you do it too. That you will go through this
Oh
door right
yeah,
here,
because
and then
it's like
you'll
the
just
front
run into
door.
this haunt. Yeah.
Well, imagine if everybody failed their save, or half the
Oh
party
god,
failed their
yeah.
save. Like,
Oh yeah.
I'm the only one that failed.
If you
Yeah,
have
I'd be
two
in
people
trouble.
fail to save, they theoretically get into permanent attack each other till the death mode. You know. So yeah, that could happen.
It's fine though. I have things I
Well,
can
it
do if that happens.
it could be really bad because we can just go to that crypt now. For example, I guess we didn't necessarily have to use the crypt. We could just we
Oh,
bury them
that's
out in the
true.
courtyard.
Now you're like
But
half party going down there, and then you run into that
right.
mummy thing.
Or
That's
like,
not a mummy.
yeah, if you try to figure out like, you have to like, okay, we gotta do some of this haunt, and you're like going through here, and you run into these fucking skulls, but you have half your party confused. Like you're not gonna have a good time. So yeah, I don't know. I guess it was very fortunate for us that we went in like the order that we did.
Or you just
But
don't go to the
yeah,
rest of the place until you figure out how to get rid of the confusion.
Well, actually, when we entered here, that first haunt at the gate, did that cast hold portal on the front doors?
Well, you guys weren't outside, so you don't
the one in here.
know that answer, I guess. But
Yeah, I
probably
don't
not.
remember it doing. If it did, we didn't notice it. But it did make like that's the thing. Like we had it when it feared us. We kind of just picked where we ran to, and we ran over this way. But if we'd ran in here from the fear, like you could
Mhm.
just go into fucking haunt death spiral.
Yeah, yeah.
It's wild. All right,
Hmm.
well, yeah,
Well,
we'll do
let's
that. Then
yeah.
the subdual
Very
damage will
glad to
heal
get this
over the
over with.
course of hours. So
Okay, so you guys are gonna spend some time trying to give those bodies proper burials. What about the other body that you guys found? And maybe the skulls, I
That
guess.
includes everything.
the one
Well,
that's
let's
from
throw
the
it all in the
grave robber
crypt.
from a few years ago, maybe we'll put him in the crypt too. I don't know. I mean, he's not like it's not his crypt, but maybe we won't. I'm not really sure. Would that be considered disrespectful to put him into that crypt? I don't know. These aren't the customs of my people, so I don't actually know.
And then do you guys go into any rooms that you have not been in yet during this process?
No, we're not going to go upstairs.
Well, there's
I think the
also
easy answer is no.
center courtyard where you guys see like a lot of foliage, I guess, of a dead, a lot of, yeah, I don't know.
It looked like a lot of rubble. And
We
so
never
we've
really
been
did
avoiding
talk
that one
about
'cause
what
we're
you
like,
see in there. A tiled walkway surrounds a square patch of earth and sand in the high atrium. A balcony on the second floor overlooks the courtyard, and a square hole in the ceiling opens to the sky. 4 columns in the corners of the atrium support the room above, and the walls are decorated with symbols and hieroglyphs depicting animals, celestial creatures, and the sun and the moon. And then you also see a brown, like a statue of a woman that looks like it's made of sand, or somehow it has a very sandy look to it.
Okay.
But yeah, if you guys go in there at all, just let me know. Other than that,
Yeah.
Nope,
No.
we're burying the body.
okay. So you guys do that.
Let's get this haunt over with.
Go give those proper burials, and you destroy the haunt. And Nimitep's confusion, it was just a lesser confusion, so they call it, even though it lasts forever.
Yeah, that's just normal confusion. Hold off a minute.
Just, I don't know, I'm just doing what they say.
This is full-blown high-level insanity confusion here.
Right, that's actually just insanity. Like I was gonna say, it's a level 7 spell in that case.
Yeah,
Unless
wait,
you gotta
hold
save
on.
every round. I don't know.
No.
Hold on. I think you're misinterpreting how it was worded. Is that lesser confusion lasts 1 round, but the effect of the haunt being there and resetting persists
The
until it's
doors remain
destroyed.
held for 2 minutes, but the lesser confusion effect continues each round until the haunt is neutralized. I don't think I misinterpreted that.
Yeah, we'll just play it out. I mean,
If it's lesser confusion,
resulted in
I wonder
what it's
if you're
resulted, so
Yeah,
okay.
I wonder if it's being lesser confusion meant you were supposed to be able to get a save, like every round, maybe.
I don't.
That could almost
it
be
doesn't
worse,
say
though, if it
that.
continues affecting everybody in the room, though.
Ultimately, we have seemed to overcome it.
Yeah.
We have.
All right, sweet. So you guys took care of that. Now you guys also have the ring one, but there's nothing really obvious about that, and the ring bearer feels
Well, I asked
fine.
Machias and Whizpops if they were checking it out if the ring is.
Yeah,
Is it okay
I don't
after
actually
all? Is
know.
it bad?
Well, it's an abjuration
I'll
enchantment
identify
on it,
now if I can.
which makes me think that it's probably supposed to protect someone. But I don't actually know what it does, so I'll hand it over to Whizpops and see if he knows what it does. I don't think that the haunt actually came from the ring. I think it was just attached to it.
Can I identify it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. You have detect
Spellcraft.
magic, so. Hey, there we
Like
go.
that.
That's a good roll.
All right, you touch the ring and you start to identify it.
Does the thing appear again?
No.
Hopefully, yeah, it doesn't appear anymore.
There are also other things that you see, like, around the ring as well, on the ground, that might spark your interest. But the ring identifies as a ring of protection +1.
Hey, I was right. That's exactly what it
Okay.
was.
What other things spark my interest on the ground?
A silver anklet set. A small ornate vase. And a tarnished silver serving tray. Machias
look at all
knows
those
the
appraise
value
rolls.
of all of them. You know that the anklet set is valued at 150 gold pieces, the vase is 75 gold pieces, and the tray is 35 gold pieces.
Way to waste your 20s.
Still valuable,
That's not a
even
waste.
after all these years.
You gotta identify this stuff if we want to sell it.
Yeah. Is there any other magic? Before I detected magic in the room.
I
Yeah,
don't think
when
so.
you focus, you detect magic on your allies. And the ring.
Okay.
God damn.
That's kind of what I was wondering, but
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, regular
That's
protection's
fine.
really good. Would be really good, especially to put on Nematep or Razdak since they're our melee guys.
Yeah, I think
guess
Nematip
that
needs
haunt.
more AC at the moment.
should be like a save after every round because yeah, if like all of you guys got affected by that, and
Yeah,
why
maybe
would
it's
they
lesser
say
Then you win the
confusion.
party.
Yeah, maybe they
Right,
should
that's
be
what I'm
more
thinking is maybe that's what
specific.
it wants.
Like, but they still can
Take a
negate it
shot.
each round or something like that.
So, if that's the case too, well, okay, so theoretically that could almost make it worse for us because we would have had to roll that every turn that we were in that room.
Well, I don't know if you guys would have to try
But-
to roll. I think it's if you get affected, then you have to roll each time. But I don't think. Like, I think if you save the first time,
Maybe,
it doesn't
yeah,
affect
that's-
you after that.
That's possible too, but yeah, I feel like that's maybe what they intended, but it's hard. It is worded really weird, so it's really hard to tell exactly what they mean. But I just feel
Right.
like that would make
have
more
to look
sense
at
for
it.
a low level haunt.
The
Because I
fact that
feel
they
like
brought up lesser,
I feel
yeah.
like as written, it's like it says lesser confusion. But I'm like, yeah, but that's just insanity.
But it works like insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, it basically just works as insanity, except that the only difference there is the insanity one is not like a dispellable, and this would actually be dispellable at least.
Yes.
Because
Anyway.
regular insanity can't be. That's you have to use break enchantment or heal.
So there's a second story to this place that we can go to.
There's also the inner courtyard that you haven't looked at, but yeah, you see.
Yeah, we haven't been into the
sewers.
court.
And then
Okay,
there's also
let's
outside
check
that you
this out.
haven't. The whole right side, you guys have not checked that stuff out.
Yeah,
you
we haven't
just
gone
looked out
outside.
a window, so I revealed it. But yeah.
I look to Nematep. I don't ask her if she's okay. He doesn't want to bring that up. He just looks to her and says, "Continue."
Right, and I think we waited around after we. I mean, that took like I said, the
Um,
subdual damage heals at a rate of like 1 an hour, 2 an hour, or something like that. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's like 3 now. It's still got
So-
some time.
hopefully Nematep's back awake because some of that subdual damage healed up. Whiz Pops would have probably entirely healed. Nematep's probably would have healed by like a couple. We
Yeah.
might have. I might have to heal. Use a Cure Light Wounds or something on Nematep.
Okay, so how much
As
does
well.
Subdual heal?
I think it
1 per
heals
hour.
at like. I think it's 1 per hit die per hour actually.
Oh, yeah. Then
And
it's
how
way
long
faster.
did you guys linger?
At least an hour, maybe 2, like doing our little funeral.
Okay, 2 hours later, I'm still taking a nap.
Okay, I guess I gotta heal you then.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it sucks because I don't have that many spells, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Use a reservoir point. I'm only gonna be down to 1 spell now, but here we go. You should be
At least it
perfectly
does double
fine now.
duty.
Yes, that's true.
Wake up, cradling my head.
Hmm.
Oh, what happened? Why am I lying in the sand? It's so green.
Well, you weren't
It's getting
yourself,
everywhere.
and you kind of knocked yourself out apparently, but I think it should be okay now.
I did what?
We did a proper
You hit Whiz Pops.
we did our best attempt at a proper interment of the grounds crew here that attacked us, and hopefully it has put their spirits at rest, and we won't have to deal with that anymore.
Oh, I feel terrible.
I'm sure it'll pass. Probably. I'm not a doctor though.
No one here is.
I back up my knowledge that you'll feel better later with a heal check of 6. I have no idea.
Just roll
You
a
may
luck
never
check.
walk again. You may never walk again. Yeah, I think you may never walk again, and I have to roll a
I
blood check.
stagger to my
Sure.
feet.
You may never walk again. Oh my god, it's a miracle! You're walking!
You did say may. I brush the sand off. I sincerely apologize
Christmas
for
miracle.
my behavior.
It's like
But
Christmas
you're
in
telling me that I
Frost.
did. A groggily stagger over here.
And then yeah, I think we'll check out the courtyard, I guess. Since
Yep.
Okay.
Get ready for another hunt.
Get ready as you guys
They
all
thought the
begin.
Foxglove Manor was a good idea.
The Foxglove Manor was a great idea. They were like, you get so scared that you jump out the window when you fall to the cliff and you're death with only
Yes,
one save.
Those aren't fun hunts.
No.
hopefully,
A lot of game masters said
Hopefully the
we give
person that-
our players like 2 or 3 saves to like catch themselves multiple times as they go down.
They need haunts like in the frickin'
You
Briarstone
just-
Asylum and Strange Aeon.
you just need to have that haunt
like-
affect somebody who's playing a witch with the flight hex because they get at will featherfall. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
You just safely float down the cliff, which is still really annoying, but at least you don't die.
These
Don't you
ones
guys
have
have
been fun
hexes?
because they're not really deadly yet.
I like
Yeah.
the ones that like have like some element of interaction to it. Like even though the ring summoned like a force to fortitude save,
Oh,
I do
yeah.
like that. Like there was something visual to go with it, and it told a story.
This story, yeah. Well, a story, not the story, but a story. A story. Okay, I'm gonna assume more of you guys move up to check stuff out because when you come in here, the sand statue moves. And it's
Of course it
Yay!
does.
it's a pleasant looking woman appearance, and it says in Osirian, or well, when you guys talk amongst each other, what language do you mostly speak in?
I was
Likely
speaking common.
I assume we're
Common.
speaking in Taldan most of the time.
I speak in broken common. But I'm also speaking in broken Assyrian now. I put a point in linguistics. Another point.
Right, and I speak Osirian. I don't speak Ancient Assyrian, but it says you can understand verbal Ancient Assyrian, even if you can't
Yeah,
read it.
Pops is our
So-
ancient Assyriani expert.
Yeah, I just talking whatever you guys talk to me in. Common, Assyrian, whatever.
Yeah, we're probably mostly talking in common. But I think,
Okay.
does Nero speak Assyrian? I'm not sure. That's the only one I'm not sure about. I know everybody else
Well-
speaks it at least.
It doesn't speak in any of those languages, actually, now that I took a
Well,
good
I have a
look
lot
at
of
it.
languages if you're asking if I understand it.
Yeah, I'm looking at your guys' lovely lists now, but I'm
But, yeah, mine aren't
pretty
that.
sure-
Wiz Pops, he's got
Yeah, I probably don't know
Abyssal.
it.
It's probably not that one though.
Draconic, Necro, Sphinx, Osiriani, Ancient Assyriani.
Alright, yeah, it's talking to you guys, but you don't understand
Oh,
it.
actually, I can see Nero's languages here too. It's talking to us in a language you don't understand. Alright. It's not polyglot. It's not Sphinx. It's not Kalish.
Mm.
Catfolk? Nolish?
Good
That's
try,
null.
but no.
Alright,
But no cigar.
does it look...
Ah,
Do I think it's trying to attack us? It just talks to us. And so we can't understand it.
When it recognizes that you're not really understanding it,
Yeah, I'll even say in Osirian, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you just said.
it says in Osirian responding back, but very like broken, like the individual doesn't really know the language, they're just trying really hard. And it says house spirit.
Hmm.
Like it's introducing itself, perhaps. I wonder if it's speaking a language we don't know. Perhaps it was Aslanti or something. For I believe there was a time when that was the common of its day, where it was spoken much like Taldan is now. Perhaps
Oh,
it's
wait.
that language.
I actually have linguistics. Even if I can't understand it, can I determine what the language it's speaking is?
Let's take a look at that.
Like, even if I don't understand Spanish, I might realize
Right.
that that person is speaking Spanish.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
you
this
don't
thing
have a
has
point
about
in
like the
linguistics.
written stuff, but let me see about just hearing it. You can decipher writing, or a message written, or drawing. Hmm. Okay, I don't really see any specific ruling about hearing a language, so yeah, go ahead and roll one, and we'll see how you do. Just
It's a good linguistic.
judging by its appearance, you're thinking maybe like along the lines of an elemental language of Earth.
It's maybe Terran.
Oh, it's low gravelly language. It might be
Yeah.
speaking one of the planar elemental tongues.
No, that makes
It's
sense
very
too.
strange.
I hadn't thought of that. But it seems to know a little bit of Assyrian at least. So,
I speak back in broken Assyrian. I say, "You okay?"
It doesn't seem to understand your terminology. Perhaps that word's
You
not in its
hurt?
vocabulary.
You scared?
can we
You
help you?
angry?
It responds when you say you scared, and it says back in ancient Osirian, "Are you scared?" But it doesn't like
I
say
shake
yes or
my
no.
head.
Okay.
Raz looks back to the others and in his comment he says, like, me confused. Is it guard? Do we leave this part?
Uh,
Unsure?
I don't know. It seems like it. It seems like it might want something from us, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it wants.
Did we ask if it needed help?
I asked it that, but it didn't respond to me. So, but I don't know if that's because it was paying attention to Raz. So I'll ask it again. Like, do you need help?
Uh,
Do you need an adult?
it seems it seems like it's not comprehending the words you're saying. Like it doesn't know what
Okay.
those words mean.
Yeah, I don't know then. Can I roll? Is this a knowledge planes to know what I'm looking at?
Sure.
Like, is this like a fire or a earth elemental or something?
This is definitely an outsider. This is called a sandman, which is
Enter
basically
Sandman.
an earth elemental of types.
It's a type of earth elemental.
But you also know that these can put people to sleep.
Alright, but I don't feel sleepy yet, so perhaps it isn't doing that yet.
No, you don't feel sleepy yet. And then for other knowledges, it's amorphous, DR10 bludgeoning, immune elemental traits, compression, has a sand form.
Like it has elemental traits. Okay.
I
So it's
wonder
like
if this
immune
thing
to
was always
sneak
supposed to be
attacks.
here.
It's acting like it is because it says something. It introduced itself as like the guardian spirit or something. So it was supposed to
House
defend
spirit.
this house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to defend this house. But I guess it hasn't attacked us, so we haven't done because
Or I
we
mean,
haven't.
if you tell us like what it is and kind of like what it does,
Yeah, I'll explain. I'm like it's a
he would...
elemental that was probably bound here to protect this house. It's from the
Or
plane of
Raz
Earth.
posits, what if it's just supposed to be here to help someone sleep?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Raz is going to... Is
From
there
where
anything
I'm
that looks
at,
like
I'll
a bed
just.
in here?
Yeah, from where I'm at, I'm gonna look around the room.
Yeah, I'm looking around.
I'm sorry, what was the question? Is there anything what in this room?
That looks like
It
a
looks like
bed.
a bed or anything. It looks like...
Oh.
Yeah, is there anything in here?
No, this was like a. Let me pull out the description again.
It's like a
for you.
nature courtyard.
Yeah. So you see
There's like sun coming in from the ceiling.
Square patch of earth and sand, and then a balcony on the second floor that overlooks this courtyard. Square hole in the ceiling that opens up to the sky. Hieroglyphs depicting animals, celestial creatures, the sun and the moon.
Raz is gonna like, I guess, go near like one of these pictures where they look nice and pretty, and he's gonna sit down on the ground and like just hold like a finger up to everyone to like kind of pause, and he looks to the creature and he says
Yeah,
in his broken Assyriani, help, sleep.
What? Okay, you do that. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna stand back here.
He's gonna figure out what it does. He doesn't think it's hostile.
Okay. Well, you move in and you say that, and it just watches you quizzically.
Hmm.
I say from kind of at the doorway over here, like, hey, perhaps we should just let it stay there.
I think Raz is gonna agree with that. Um, he he gives it a whatchamacallit, an Assyriani goodbye. He's like waves his hand and I guess gestures for everyone else to go out of the room.
Okay. Before you get out of the room and you start doing that, I'll let you get partway there. Something happened.
Okay.
When you say that and it becomes clear that you guys are just exiting, it kind of like, even though it might say this in Terran and you don't understand it, but it kind of gestures along with the saying. It's like, wait, no, and everybody roll a will save.
Oh no.
Oh man, it's gonna put us
My
all to
favorite
sleep
type
now.
of save.
We're gonna be all feared forever.
It's gonna put us
Feared.
to sleep probably.
Yep.
Okay,
Low level
everybody
Wait,
but
I'm not in
Nero
there.
and Whiz Pops apparently, because they're not
Yes!
participating in the room.
I am
That's so
planning
good.
on failing every will save I'm asked to make. That's
I'm
my goal for this
participating so
entire
far.
Bloody
campaign.
Okay.
Sorry, I had refilled my tea.
Looks like Raz probably made the
You guys
save.
can all roll initiatives as well.
Admittedly, as a cat folk, I'm susceptible to just randomly
Hey, I
falling
rolled
asleep.
twice what I used to do. So did you?
Me
Did
too.
I fail it too, or what?
Hold on one second.
I think if anybody made it, you did.
I hope so.
Would being put to sleep affect your initiative?
It would stop you from doing anything on your initiative.
Right, but like you still roll your initiative, but it doesn't like affect the number, does it?
If I go check actually it does, because if you go check
Oh, okay.
unconscious, it sets your dex to 0, so you get a minus whatever. You get a -5 dex modifier, so my initiative actually becomes -5. So a 4 would be a -1 initiative if I'm
Alright.
unconscious.
Okay, Machias, you fall asleep. Raz, you're fine. And Nimitep, you fall asleep. So I don't actually have. I guess I just use unconscious then for that. Okay, so what do I gotta change on your initiative? Minus how much in Nimitep?
Sorry,
I don't know.
my dex is +3.
So you'd -8 to that then, because it's setting your dex to 0. If that happened before initiative rolled.
Yeah, I think that's technically
Yeah,
how
mine
that
would be
should work.
-6. So for whatever I rolled.
Okay. Well, you rolled
Not
really
that it
bad
matters. I'm unconscious
anyways.
anyway.
You're on the
Yeah.
bottom of the list.
Well, yeah, and if you're unconscious, what your turn on the initiative is doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but they can wake you up and stuff, so.
Yeah, then you want to have a lower initiative anyway, right?
Ah,
You want to have the lowest possible initiative.
maybe. Anyways, that wasn't a spell or anything. That was just a supernatural aura E effect. So, Raz, two of your allies just kind of fall asleep after you're like, oh, okay, bye.
Oh, well then
Oh, and this
I
thing's
go and I wake
form
up.
kind of
Nimitep.
changes. Like, it looks less pleasant and more tentacly.
Is it suddenly evil?
Oh, it has tendrils now.
It doesn't look happy
It
about
probably-
you leaving.
It might have always been evil. We never cast Detect Alignment on it.
It's true.
Alright, because we have that.
don't even know
He's
if we
gonna
do.
go wake Nimitep up.
Okay.
And if he feels like this thing is like looking threatening, then he's going to quick draw his shield and scimitar.
Okay. Yeah, it does look a little hostile. A little upset. Don't go.
Yeah, wake her up.
Okay. Nimitep is awake. Nimitep.
But prone.
Yeah. Do you want to stay prone or do you want to stand up?
Well, I stand up and rub my eyes and say, "What happened? Why do I keep blacking out?"
Nima, fight! It's angry.
Oh, I didn't want to fight this. It looked like it was actually guarding this place or something. It didn't seem hostile before. Is it difficult terrain in here, or am I all good moving around?
No, it's fine. It's not.
Then I will move all the way over there with
Okay.
my other move action, and I'm done.
All right.
We gotta get Machias awake though.
Yeah, you don't have to.
We need all of our casters.
I've used most of my spells anyway.
Where's Pop? Shoot a ray of frost at him. Wake him up.
Let's see. The creature.
Hard to hit because I'm
I'll
prone.
probably miss. He's yeah.
Although my initiative or my dex is 0, so.
Just run
'Cause I'm
all the way
unconscious.
around and then go poke
It's gonna. Hmm. Hold on 1 second. This is why I have the PDF open. I want to see what they say it does in combat before I do what I want it to do. I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna charge Raz with a slam attack. Okay. Yep. Okay. Charging. I'm gonna put that effect on as it charges at Raz to slam into. Did I put the effect on Raz instead of I did?
Yeah. I like my AC, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Alright, and you're not flat-footed, so go you. Alright. It misses.
Haha, yes, my high AC. It's working.
But guess what? Nero and Whiz Pops, please roll a will save.
Yeah, bloody hell.
If they fall
As-
asleep, Nima Tep, you're on waking up duty.
As it's getting closer, you start to feel sleepy.
Cats are great at waking people up. They like knead on you while you're trying to
Jump on
sleep.
your head.
As
Sleep
long as
on
they're
your
not the
Yeah.
ones that are asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Cats
do
are,
not
they're
fall
really good at
asleep.
waking people up in the middle of the night or in the early morning. Hey, it's 3 in the morning. Time to get
Hooray.
up.
Okay, Nero.
It's a sand
I've had
water
you
worked
all
against the
saved
last
now
sand
on
creature,
that, right?
right?
So I'm gonna go ahead and just remove the circle, but there's a Nora around
Yeah.
it that makes people sleepy.
It works great when I don't have anyone in my way and they're not in melee.
I'm sorry.
Such is a
I
life
was
of
hoping it would use
arranged.
a ranged attack and I would tell Whizpops to move,
Ah, yeah, no.
but
If it had ranged attacks, you might be in trouble.
no, then I wouldn't have to worry about firing into melee.
Oh, yes, but...
And this is difficult to terrain, isn't it?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No? Okay. Well, I'll move forward and I'll try and bash it with my axe.
Alright. You miss.
I'll fail, but I'll try.
Yeah.
That's me turn.
Alright. Whiz.
So you'd also know it's made out of sand and you gotta use bludgeoning damage to it.
I just didn't
I'm
want to
gonna
waste a turn.
double move over to Machias. And I don't think I can wake him up this round. 'Cause I don't have
That's
an
correct.
action.
Unless you trip and
Yeah,
fall.
you'll be ready to next turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Round 2. Rest.
Oh, okay. So someone said we need bludgeoning damage to hurt it. So Raz is going to put away his scimitar and then quickly draw his warhammer. And he's gonna get angry. He's gonna rage. He's gonna focus on destroying this creature.
You know, it's amorphous, so it's immune to crits and precision
Oh, yeah, I
damage.
can't like destroy it.
So you can't
I'm gonna
crit it
bash
again
it.
like you did the skeleton.
Use brute force. And do I want to go reckless? Let's see how hard it is to hit.
It's probably not super hard to hit. It's
I
got like
got
so
it.
many defensive traits that like it probably doesn't care when it gets hits most of the time.
Bam.
Alright, you hit and wound it.
And
It
that's my
hisses
turn.
at you. Didn't like that at all. Nimitep.
Raz says, "Go to sleep."
Is it actually amorphous?
Yep.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It's just sand, you know, so.
I still really don't want to hurt it because it was not aggressive before, but well.
Well, it looks
It
aggressive
attacked
now.
me. It tried to smack me.
That's why I'm not hurting it now, but I'm pretending to.
Well, everything might change here soon. All right, Raz, I'm gonna go for it again. Why not? You know, we might hit you, so we might. Hey, we did it!
Yeah, that'll do it.
Raz.
It doesn't do any damage. That's the question.
Oh. Well,
I have DR.
I need you to roll a will save.
Okay.
Okay, you take
It's a good roll.
3 damage. And you seem fine. Nero.
Raz can take it.
Well, Nero should be able to get a clear shot. You'll still have the penalty for finding a melee, but at least it won't have
Right.
the you don't have to worry about soft cover.
Right, and I will 5-foot step. That way
Yes.
I'm not gonna get attacks of opportunity on me.
Make the
Unless it has
sand wet.
reach. Actually, if it had reach, it would have charged to where Nematep's standing.
Sand tentacles!
So, pretty
No.
much, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my.
Unless it has like a secondary attack that it's not using for some reason. I don't know. It's being deceptive.
Alright, so
Nah.
-4 for firing into combat, and here we go.
Just assume Secret doesn't know how to play the game, and that it could be doing things
I
that
failed.
it's not.
Game over, man. Game over.
Dang!
Don't worry,
See,
we'll get you to
I'm
roll
not defeating
something
you guys. Your rolls defeat you every fucking time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
in the
It's not me,
podcast that
it's
Pluto and
you.
I listen to, Joe is known for rolling low. He makes me look, or I make him look good, and that's saying something.
Alright, Whiz Pops.
Well, it's also that you have a negative modifier because we don't have
Okay.
a precise shot yet.
I'll use a move action to wake up Machias,
Yeah, but still 9. Ouch.
and then I will ready in action. I'll 5-foot step forward, and then ready in action to cast Snowball on this thing.
Ooh, snowball.
Yeah.
That's a good
If
spell.
I'll do it when Machias casts a spell.
Teamwork.
Is there a mixture we can do with Snowball that's
I-
gonna be good?
I don't know what you have prepared
Alright, Machias, you're prone, but you're
or what
awake.
you have available. So if you have something, we can do it. Otherwise, I'll just cast it.
And you can see a battle
let's
with a
see here.
sand creature that doesn't look so pretty.
What do you have any elements ready, or like
I have
spells
Earth,
available?
and I have fire. Are the 2 options I
Ooh.
have right now.
Probably.
My last level 1
So
spell
earth
slot.
and water is the one that makes them go prone. Fire and water
Yeah.
is the one.
Fire and
that
water
makes
is
it
not going to
treated
want
as
to do.
non-lethal.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. This thing's probably immune to non-lethal.
So
Probably.
yeah, if you
Uh,
rather just not, then that's fine.
Although, interestingly enough, it also says it's not affected by energy resistance or absorbed by protection from energy. And it does have a blind effect, potentially. Yeah, I will, I will cast... I don't know, this thing doesn't have any resistances that I know of, right?
You don't think it does?
Like, no elemental resistances? So
Yeah.
actually, do I even know, would non-lethal even work on this thing? Is that part of elemental traits? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think elemental traits, it can't take non-lethal damage. It doesn't have blood veins to bruise or whatever.
Right, okay. I'll just go with that. So yeah, we'll do the... But knocking it prone might be good. The question is, do we want to do yours as the primary one? If Snowball will do more damage. So yeah, I guess we definitely want to do that. Because
That's what I was thinking.
my Thunder Stomp just knocks people prone anyway. So I will cast Thunder Stomp. Like I'll wake up. I don't even have to stand up to do that technically, but I guess I will anyway because it's just a move action. So I'll stand up and I'll cast Thunder Stomp.
And as a
Co-mixed into
secondary
the
spell to
snowball.
my snowball.
Yep. So
Okay.
if the snowball hits, because that's the thing too, is it might just miss, but I don't know. That's first touch AC.
Yeah.
You are firing into melee though.
Yeah.
So it might
that's
just
the
be
one
using
bit
both
that-
our slots, but that's probably fine. I don't think we're
Oh,
gonna go
boy.
upstairs today.
Okay.
No?
Let's hope I hit.
At least not this session today.
Oh
Aww.
Aw.
dear.
Alright.
Oh dear.
Darn. Alright. Well, we both used our
It
level
went
1
woo.
spell. A mud ball just
Yeah,
shoots past
let's
it.
not be dumb and do that next time.
So,
Oh, I can't do that
does
again today
Thunderstop
anyway.
not, like, he has to hit for you to still get your spell
Nothing
off?
hit.
I think that's correct. The secondary effect has no direct effect.
Oh, dang. So you want your main caster to have, like, the stats, and then the other person's, like, a walking spellbook bonus.
Yeah, we probably should have
Or
you do
one
the
could be more focused
I don't
on
know, like,
melee,
does it-
and the other can be focused on dex.
Let's see. I guess it doesn't technically say that it needs to hit, but I assume it does. I assume it has to do have to affect him in order to get the secondary effect. Even if it did, it would have been a reflex save. So. Yeah. I guess I could force a reflex save.
Well, okay, so your spell isn't actually happening, it's just enhancing his because you're a secondary enhancement to his spell.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, I think he would have to
I'm pretty
land
sure
in
it just
order for
doesn't do
to
it.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's
So-
both of your turns
so it's like-
then?
Yeah.
It's at level 1, so it's like one of the downsides to it.
Okay. Alright. Round 3, Raz.
Yeah, we need spells that don't miss at all on the primary.
Usually that's the way, or ones that give you multiple attacks. Like the fireworks one. Well, the fireworks one can't miss anyway, but like, so if it was a situation where I could have used Produce Flame, I could have done that and used Produce Flame as a melee touch attack. So even if you miss, you still have the charge and you can just, but I don't think Steam would have been useful here. If it wasn't immune to non-lethal, it would have been good because it ignores any resistances and lets you blind them. Like the Steam combination is actually pretty good in a lot of situations, but this just isn't one of them.
Is Raz attack there?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack it again.
Okay.
Smack that.
You hit. Yeah.
Bam.
You do damage to it. It's looking mad at you.
We just need our melee dudes. Just need our melee dudes to kill it.
Alright, Nimitep.
That's what casters do early on, is they just let the melee do it.
Yep. So Zedarium, later on, I can pick up Elemental Touch, or one of us can. That one's really good because whenever you cast, you pick
can
what
be
element you want it to
anything?
be. Yep, it can be any element.
Okay. The problem is you have to hit, so I think you should be the one to do that because I have no dex. Because I'm an old man.
Well,
Alright.
Elemental Touch is probably going to
it's
be
not
best
actually
for
a touch
triggering
spell?
secondary effect. It is a touch spell,
Oh, I
but it's
see.
a
So you
melee
just
touch
add it
spell.
in.
But
So I have to
yeah,
be in
I would just
melee.
use. No, well, if you cast it, but I was probably going to use it for triggering secondary effects because it gives you flexibility. You can cast
Wait,
it as any
but can
element,
you?
so it's
Do you see what? Like, if you're next to me, could you use it right now?
Okay.
Wait, is it
If
a
I
ranged
had-
touch or is it a melee touch?
it's a melee touch.
So how could
That's what I'm
like
saying,
you have
it-
to be close to the enemy though, right?
I just use it for the secondary effects.
So if you're using it for secondary effects, you don't have to actually be able to hit the target we're hitting.
You know what? You're going
That's
down,
correct.
Raz. It's gonna attack you again.
Oh, okay.
I just have to be within 30 feet of you.
It
Okay.
misses, but
Aha,
it is
missed.
going to 5-foot step over here.
God damn it, it wouldn't have been able to do that if we'd hit it with the mud.
Nero?
Also would have been prone potentially, but
Well, you know it can burrow, and there is earth here, so I don't know. Even though you get it prone, it could just go down into the earth.
yeah, maybe.
Blast it!
Oh. Oh. You don't confirm a crit.
Oh.
But you do hit. Not that you can crit these things anyways.
Yeah, they're immune to
Fair
crits.
enough.
We still get
I'll take
excited.
it though. So, alright. I guess I have to roll damage now. I'll take it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you did it!
Yay, he
falls.
did it!
Bing.
Bada boom.
It's unconscious. Do you guys
Yeah, buddy.
kill it, or
The automatic hit.
what do you do?
Did we kill it?
I
Go
don't
love it.
know.
Do I know? Are they like, okay, so, like, are these neutral? Like, a lot of elementals are. Like, this isn't like an evil creature, is it?
So,
So,
knowledging creatures
not reason.
doesn't actually tell you their alignment because there's a spell that does that. So you don't really know. Elementals can range. They can
Well, it doesn't
be
tell you-
various.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you
types.
specifically
Yeah.
as well. I mean, even if I knew if these particular type elementals usually were evil, I might not even know. But I don't know. You're saying I don't even know if these types of elementals are even necessarily evil, so.
Yeah, you're not
Okay,
sure.
that's fair.
I mean, one thing you do know is that elementals tend to be in the neutral zone, but you don't know if that's like
Right.
neutral evil or neutral good or neutral. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
So
know.
it's unconscious.
Do we want to? It's unconscious, but do we want to finish it off?
Raz doesn't like
all
how it attacked him.
It attacked us. It tried to put us to sleep. It
I'm
seems,
gonna-
our job here is to like make these places safe and like get their goodies, right? So
Yeah, I'm gonna
in the
start
interest of
looking
making
around
this
the
place
room.
Safe, I'd say we should take it out.
see if it's like guarding anything.
Detect magic around the room. Look around. If we're out of rounds.
All
If
right.
you guys want to finish it off, you can.
Well, it's stabilized, so yeah, we're out of rounds. But yeah, whether or not you guys finish it off, let me know. May or may not matter.
Well, I mean, like,
I'd say
out
yes,
of
but I don't want to
character,
be the one to do it.
if you kill an elemental in the material plane, it just goes back to its home plane, right? So we're kind
That's-
of doing it a favor.
That's fair, I suppose. So yeah, maybe that would make Machias be like more willing to be like, let's just get rid of it. And if we don't, it'll be here again tomorrow.
Right.
Okay, you do detect magic buried in the sand within the courtyard.
If they're detecting it, I'll help them dig for it.
Okay, so are you guys killing him or just you haven't decided yet?
Raz
I think
leaves it be.
I think we're holding off for now, but
Okay. Let me get this window open.
while it's
I guess it doesn't
unconscious,
look
we're
edible.
just it's
And
not
it's
edible.
Okay.
It's definitely not.
So you start to dig out items from the sand. You find some coins, 37 gold pieces, 3 platinum pieces. You find a pretty nice looking light crossbow, medium sized, a pretty nice scale mail, medium sized. Some crossbow bolts that don't look gold at all, and some cold iron arrows that don't look old at all, as well as a gold symbol of something I think one of you guys definitely recognizes, as it is a symbol of Sarenrae.
I don't know what that is. Damn.
No, you would possibly
Yeah.
know. Sarenrae's the
Don't
one
you know
that
what it is?
I
Sarenrae's
don't know
like
what
the
it is.
one that you don't know the holy symbol of Sarenrae. I thought you were like those the ones where the paladins came from. Like they were
He
Saren.
knows that there is a goddess of flame and that she has paladins, but he doesn't know what
Oh, okay.
he doesn't necessarily know what the holy symbol of the religion is.
Well, you did see it in the
He just-
shrine room, because there was Sarenrae, Abadar, and Pharasma.
Yeah.
But whether or not he
I'd
recognizes
mention-
that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's my god.
When he sees a flaming sword, he knows what god you're talking about. Like, oh no, it's that one.
Oh no, that one. Okay, so what do you do with these items?
My god.
That's her holy symbol.
I want it.
But yeah, Raz is like valuables. Let's put them in wherever we're putting the other ones. Nematep should have this ring of protection +1. That way she doesn't get hit so much.
yep, I'm cool with that.
Here, Nima. Take this. Oh, unidentified item.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
explain its. I will explain its history as we learned it from the haunt too, and be like, this ring was given to,
I'm looking at these
but
unidentified
was
items,
lost.
and I think they're valuable.
But it was supposed to protect, it was supposed to protect someone's lover or something.
It's not haunted ring, is it?
No,
Did
I don't
not
think
roll
so.
Too well.
The ring is
Okay.
perfectly safe, but there was a haunt that was attached to it. But I think it should be safe now. Probably.
I will carefully put on the ring. Is anything
She
bad
goes
happen to
crazy
me?
again.
Do you want to knowledge religion that haunt, Pluto?
Sure.
See if your friends want to help you come to a conclusion.
I will look up a knowledge religion on that as well, if I may.
Okay. Yeah, you guys come to the conclusion that the ring itself is not haunted and can be safely removed from the house. But you don't think that will destroy the haunt. You have a feeling that the haunt is just a residual replay of a very emotional moment of individuals' lives. So you think that with the removal of the ring, that the haunt itself will gradually decrease in... It'll just slowly weaken, basically, until it's nothing. But you're pretty sure every day it's gonna play out until it completely weakens. If you remove the ring. If you leave the ring, then it'll keep doing whatever it does.
But it'll do it in this room, so.
In
yeah.
that room, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, If I put this ring on?
It's fine. Nothing happens. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
then I do.
Well, wait, no. It says if the ring is removed, the haunt's trigger changes to proximity. Okay, yeah. So it'll do it in the room. Yeah.
So we'll have to be really careful going through that room next time.
If there is a next
In
time.
fact, that might be incentive to
use-
go up the stairs now while the haunt's down, because
Aye.
if we wait till tomorrow, it might reactivate.
Did Pops manage to identify any of the unidentified items?
Oh, nobody's spellcrafted.
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he rolled.
He did.
he got
yeah.
that.
Oh.
Crafts there, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, what was? Oh.
I was like, Pops, like these are valuable.
What was the praise was for? Probably the holy symbol.
Those are the identified things.
So the appraise for the holy symbol is a gold symbol, 25 gold pieces valued. And then Whiz Pops, there was only 2 magical auras. And the first one you rolled a 14, so you don't know. The second one you rolled an 18, and this one is... Hey, you know that the scale armor is a +1 scale mail.
Oh, nice.
Unless Raz can use that, can't he?
Scale, man.
No, it's heavy armor, isn't it?
No,
But
scale's
It's medium.
you detect magic on the crossbow, the light crossbow, but you don't know its properties.
I'll try. Maybe
Okay.
I'll roll high. Nope. I did not.
No, not sure.
Actually, that is a problem though. Because I'm an urban barbarian, I'm not proficient with medium armor.
Yeah, we might just sell it. I don't know if anybody's proficient with medium armor.
Okay.
Yeah, I might just sell it.
Did I give you XP for this encounter? I didn't. Okay. Yeah, so that's all the
Yeah,
items
XP.
there. So now, yeah, what do you guys do with it?
I don't know how much XP we need till next level, but let's keep going. Level 3, come on.
Well, it's also getting pretty late, so...
Does
Oh, did we
Machias
not
know
identify
what
the
this
crossbow?
crossbow is?
Yeah.
No, I already rolled it and I did not identify it. I rolled like
No?
a
Okey
4.
doke.
A total of 12.
It looks nice though.
Oh, okay.
Raz will hold on to it.
You guys can hold on to everything. I can't carry anything.
And crossbow bolt. And he will hold on to scale mail
Okay, yeah, we need a lot more experience before we level
for
up.
sell. And arrows. Alright,
Oh, we had a lot of stuff
everyone else
happen.
take the other shiny thing. This is I give the holy symbol to Nemetet because I assume she knows what it is. He says this is shiny, looks valuable.
I go, wait.
No,
Symbol?
actually,
Can I have that one actually? It's pretty and I love it.
Oh, okay, yes.
Sure.
There you go. You're Nero.
Thank you. Yeah, it's actually my god, so.
Oh, okay.
He places.
I live
Kind
in
of why I
Nero,
said
Nero,
one of
Raffle
you guys
Goddess.
probably knows exactly who this is. I was pretty sure I was thinking
Yep.
of Nero.
This was the last
Thank
thing I
you.
needed to complete my
Yes.
power.
That's my god of healing, so it
I-
helps me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Although
So
under
Nero
other
goes into
circumstances,
Nero goes into this big explanation about how Serenray is the god of healing and honesty and how good she is and amazing, and just everyone else, I'm pretty sure, drowns them out in their heads.
no, Raz is listening. He's very interested. He's never heard of this goddess that preaches
Right.
like forgiveness.
You're like
stuff.
telling it because it's not matched up. Like he probably doesn't even realize you're talking about the same god that
Yeah,
for all
no.
those
Yeah,
paladins.
it doesn't. Yeah,
Because you're explaining a different side of
he
Siren
knows
than he
Sarenrae
knows,
as a wrathful goddess of fire.
which
No,
is
not at
true.
all. She's
Yeah,
in
but
for
he doesn't say that.
glory, sure, and there's fire, but it's also healing and honesty and redemption. Just goes in this
Right,
big
like-
tirade, and Raz is intrigued, but everyone else is like, "Oh God, not another
Right,
Siren
but-
Yes,
talker."
yes.
But he
Everyone
doesn't-
has their god. Everyone thinks their god is the best.
He doesn't mention that. He doesn't mention the fire and flames and stuff like that because he doesn't associate what you're talking with right now with that. He
Right.
doesn't know that that's the same person.
Right.
But yeah, Raz is thinking, oh, like this god sounds nice. Raz want to, make amends for bad things he didn't pass and show everyone that Raz and his people can be good.
Oh, Raz has a scimitar, right?
And he's wielding a scimitar because he
Yes.
likes how elegant it is. It's very civilized.
And Nero's like, and that blade right there, that's actually the favored weapon of my god.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
He'll-
she's
he'll look
working
into
for
this
you,
god.
and you don't even know it.
So what are we gonna do about Mr. Sandman?
Oh, he
Like
did.
Kai's maybe would say, well, Sarenrae is one of the gods who has taken the most direct approach to some of her problems, though, to be fair.
Oh, don't ruin this
It
for me.
does- It does happen occasionally, but you can't say that no other god has done it as well. I mean, it could be worse,
I'm sure
right?
it
It
most
could be
have,
Gorham,
but
but in the end,
Raz says it could be Lamashtu. Mother of
Ugh.
Beasts is very savage.
yeah, very true. But I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that do bad things in the name of Serenray. But that's not all Serenray is about, and there's a lot more to it than that.
Hooray!
I don't know. One thing that I dislike about Sarenrae is that I think that she does take a more direct approach,
Character
whereas
development.
my god, we favor more working as a community to overcome issues.
I don't know what Micaiah's god is.
Right. What is your god, sir?
Aristil.
I have no idea who this god is.
I don't believe I do either.
I guess we're
Well,
gonna hold
he's,
on to these things too.
He's the god of mostly watches over like farmers and small communities.
Yep, old Deadeye. It's another name for him.
Hmm.
Okay, I guess that's probably why I don't know much about him. He sounds nice though, I like him. However, yeah. I love my Serenray. Got me through a lot of things, that one did.
No, go ahead and take the anklets. Who has the anklets? Oh,
I took him.
Raztag has them.
Oh, you want the anklets? I'll give them back. As soon as I can find them. There we go, silver anklet set. There you go. You have them. Raz doesn't wear jewelry. Not because he doesn't like them, but just because he doesn't have any occasion to wear them too. But they would make him look very nice and civilized.
But yeah, Aristil, I feel like actually is it's interesting because I think he is like kind of in a lot of ways an opposite end of like the good spectrum from Sarenrae, because he's like specifically against, like, he doesn't have any Grand Crusade he wants people doing or anything like that. He's like, he just wants people to live
Hunt
peaceful
and live on the
lives.
land. Yeah.
Yeah. He's also lawful, and she's neutral.
Yep.
All right.
I don't
Well, it is getting close to 2 o'clock. Are we gonna wrap up?
Well, okay. Sounds like Nimitep is saying leave the Sandman. So, whether or not you guys leave him, I don't know. You tell me. But do you leave the Sandman?
No, I'll send
That's
it back
no
to the Earth
glory in-
plane.
Okay.
Yeah, Machias is doing the right thing.
I will tell everyone too, and
Just-
I do that
I don't
killing
know-
it on this plane will just send it back to its own native plane, since it's an outsider.
Makes sense.
I don't know if anybody has knowledge planes, but if this guy is summoned, that would be true. But if he's called, not necessarily. But Nimtep doesn't know that because she doesn't have knowledge planes.
Oh, I think that he was bound here by somebody. I mean, better option would be to use dismissal on him. I don't have that spell, so this is budget
Right.
dismissal. I'll just beat it with a staff.
Okay, so you're gonna coup de grace.
Well, kind of, but it's immune to crits, so. But I guess I could take full round action and just hit it every turn. But yeah, I'll take. It probably doesn't go as quick as I'd like, but I do take it out.
Okay. It appears that you kill it.
All right. And hopefully now it is free. Hopefully, no longer bound to this place.
Hopefully. Guess we'll never know. Alright. And then yeah, I think you guys were planning on going up the stairs while today is today.
Yeah. Yeah, even though I don't have any level 1 spells, not having to deal with this haunt again is probably worth it.
Okay. Then what will happen is do you guys all agree you want to go up the stairs?
That seemed to be.
Well, we could
I
rest and
can.
sell some things. We actually got a lot of wealth.
Yeah, I
so
have
though that
enough
haunt-
that I could do some stuff, but
The haunt might remanifest though the next day, so that's what if we want to go up those stairs, we didn't see another way up the stairs, so.
yeah, that's fine just doing it today. I have enough to be useful.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
can do
could
that. I just
scale
need
the
to heal
walls or
myself real quick.
something. We should at least, even if we only want to go up the stairs and like find a window, we could do that and then set like a rope so that way tomorrow we can climb up without going through that room.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But we should
Okay.
secure an alternate passageway at the very least then.
Alright, you guys start to go up the stairs. Nothing dramatic happens. You get to the second floor. I revealed it, so and then we can end session with you guys picking up from here with your newfound knowledge of what the second floor might look like.
Alrighty.
So yeah, you do see a couple of double doors and that balcony that probably looks down to the courtyard.
How did we get all askew?
Somebody's
I'm pretty sure somebody just
yeah.
somebody just moused over and used the mouse wheel all over the place.
Oh,
I did that only on my own token. I don't know who did it on everybody else.
When I zoom in and out, I always move my cursor to the bottom left corner of the screen, and that way I don't like trigger anything. I kind of got used to it. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I was just spinning tokens because it
Ah.
looked cool.
Yeah.
I got stuff I gotta do today, so
Mhm.
if we're gonna end it here, I'm just gonna probably log out right now. So, we'll
Yep.
see.
I do too, but not for a few
Maybe I'll
hours.
see some of you guys tomorrow for some Civ 6 we were talking about doing.
Yeah, are we doing that?
I
Yeah,
might
just-
be on.
Beyond.
Later
and
tonight
I'll
as
see
well.
if I can summon people.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Right,
Summon
I
sounds good.
will
That's
be
awesome.
around.
You guys have fun with that.
Alright.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Take
Have
care,
a good
guys.
weekend.
Bye, Pluto.
Yep, you guys too.